Not
Well,
several hours, but
oh yeah. I take a lot of naps myself lately because
but yeah,
at best I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep at work, so it's like I gotta come home and take like a nap for an hour or two or something because it's just not enough to function on.
yeah. Usually mine's not more than like an hour or two. That one last week was fucking Jesus. I slept from like probably like quarter after seven to like almost 2 in the morning.
Oh
I was like,
damn,
holy fuck, dude. Yeah, yeah.
that's almost 8. That's like 6 hours, pretty much.
Indeed.
I find on average that like I'll sleep for a good 6 hours at night, and then if I'm really lucky, I can go right back to sleep like shortly after breakfast
Yeah.
for like a couple hours, or even sometimes get a whole 8 hours a night. But it's always broken up between like getting up and peeing a couple times here and there too.
Yeah. Yeah. I wake up yeah, I usually get 4 or 5 hours before the grand puppy gets dropped off. And then we go back to sleep for well, maybe an hour, maybe a few hours, depending on if it's cold enough or just not hot enough, I guess I should say, to walk him first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I also I find that whenever I take naps, I always set my phone alarm because like
Yeah.
I don't want to
Mm.
accidentally sleep too much and then not be able to sleep at work again. Like that
Right,
was just
right.
miserable. I enjoyed the overnight awake thing, but it was just like there's just nothing to do.
Got used to it, huh?
There's just
Right,
nothing to
right.
do. You know, it's like I can only play so many video games and watch so much YouTube. You
Mm.
know, there's only so much to before you get kind of bored and you're like, it's been 6 fucking hours. I still got to be awake for another 4. What the fuck do I do? And then it
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
pain
I always
getting.
prefer to be busy at work. Goes by faster
Yeah.
if
Oh
you're doing
yeah.
shit.
Well, I was reading a lot of books and watching a lot of like movies from home, like where I have like movies that I have like digital copies of, and I would just take like a
All
little.
right.
I have a little tablet that I bought for reading, but it also plays like
Mm.
movies and stuff, so I could just load a bunch of movies on that, and then take that and the little speaker and watch movies and then read books and stuff.
Yeah, right on. It's good
Oh
shit.
man, crazy shit going on in the world though, no doubt, right?
Hmm. Yeah, I assume you're talking about Hassan shot collaring his dog.
Yeah. That's such a nothing burger. Like it's obviously it's shitty, and I think Hassan's a piece of shit. But like his audience isn't gonna give a shit. They're not gonna just they're not gonna go away. And Clancy's too busy sucking his balls like to do anything about it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
he definitely
he's
doesn't.
like, oh, give me some more of that Hassan balls in my mouth. I'm Tom Clancy or Dan
Yeah,
Clancy,
pretend.
whatever the fuck his name is. Who gives a shit?
Uh, yeah, it's quite obvious. Clancy's just like pretend to be my friend, and I'll let you get away with fucking
Oh, I
all your
genuinely think
anti-Semitic
I think
bullshit.
Clancy's like fucking sucking his dick. I think there's sex involved.
Yeah, it could be.
For
Yeah, it
that
wouldn't
level of
surprise me if
protection,
it's
there's got to
on.
be sex involved.
I don't
Maybe
know. He's
Denims is
old.
blowing
Like
Clancy for Hassan's sake.
I can't imagine that would go that far. I mean, it's not
It
like
would
Denims
not
is
surprise me
exceptionally
if Denims
attractive.
was getting paid by Hassan to fucking blow Clancy every once in a while, so that they didn't have to worry
Yeah.
about getting banned. Because like from what I understand, from things that I've heard like here and there and kind of put two and two together, it kind of sounds like on Twitch, if you don't want to get banned, you just got to blow the right people.
Ooh.
Yeah, you got to get one of those head mods or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like as
Somebody
long
on
as
the
you're
Trust
willing to
and
suck
Safety
somebody's
Council.
dick, you're fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Like that's why Amaranth is so successful and never got banned, despite violating Twitch
Right.
TOS like thousands of fucking times. Hassan never gets banned because
Mm.
I think he gets women to blow Clancy for him,
Stop. No.
or he lets Clancy blow him. I don't know. It's one of those things. Who knows? Fucking weird pervert
I don't know,
liberals.
man. I can't imagine denims blowing you wouldn't it would get out old really fucking quickly.
Oh, but I mean, look at Clancy. He's an old man. He getting
Yeah,
a 20-year
that's
old to blow
true.
him. He's probably fucking like,
Yeah,
my
that's true. He's
pee-pee
like in
got
his
hard. I'm
60s,
happy.
right?
You know, he don't give a shit.
Yeah, maybe Clancy's one of those guys that just never got laid when he was younger.
Thrilled to get laid until they're fucking dead. Like, there's no like I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah, well, no, yeah,
I'm not
but
actively out looking for it, but yeah, if there was a chance, I'd take it. Are you kidding? Like,
yeah, well, that's what I mean. I mean, once you get a certain amount of fucking pussy, it's not quite as impactful. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like it gets to the point where you can take it or leave it,
I think
kind of.
it depends on the person you're getting it from. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm. Right, right.
there's a quality difference too. Like the crazier she
Mhm.
is, the more it's gonna be like that's some pretty good pussy. You know, like,
Right.
and then
Oh,
the more
fuck.
sane she is, the more likely you're gonna be like, oh, that's kind of boring, and I'm good.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, and Denham's has got to be fucking. I wouldn't even bother talking to her. I'm like, dude, just blow me. I don't want to fucking. You're retarded.
Like,
Just fucking blow
just
me.
put your mouth to
You're not
use. The only thing
interesting.
your mouth is
You're
good for, put it to use.
right. You're exceptionally stupid, and the tits are nice, but even that gets old.
Yeah, she's got that big nose, so she can breathe through that while she's using her mouth for other things. It's all pretty much what it's for. So, sometimes I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
we're
really
not
don't
like
understand.
popular.
Yeah, I do not understand her popularity because again, she's got a decent set of tits, but even most of that's push-up bra, from what I understand.
Oh, really?
More than
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
Didn't she
Um,
all joking aside? She fucked one of like Destiny's mods. It really wouldn't surprise me if she was sucking dick for people. Like, I wouldn't be at all
yeah,
shocking.
yeah. Well, yeah. Oh fuck, shit. Can you still hear me? You
You're
still there?
back in. You're back in.
Okay. All right, because yeah, apparently, like she had told Destiny, like, oh no, this guy's kind of creeping on me or whatever, and he's like, here, you can stay at my apartment. We're not going to be there for a few days. And then like he gets home, and that guy she was complaining about, and her are in
Yeah,
his bed fucking.
they're fucking in his bed. And you know what
Yeah,
gets me
I'm
about
like, what
that?
the
The weird
fuck?
thing about that though is like, you gotta love the logic behind that. He's creeping on me. I
Yeah,
don't know what to do. Better have sex with him in Destiny's apartment.
right.
Like,
Yeah, that's my
with
only
the
chance.
worst fucking skills of like survival skills I've ever heard of in my
Mm,
life.
yeah. Well, she is fucking stupid. Like I finally, it took me a while when I first became aware of her. I'm like, she can't be this stupid. Like this has to be an act. And it took me about 3 or 4 months, honestly, before I'm like, wow, she really is this fucking stupid. I didn't think it was possible.
Good
Like
lord.
an unbelievable amount of stupidity. Like, she has to be pretending to be this stupid. And it turns out
There
she wasn't.
was there was somebody, and I think this is probably Denham's level of stupidity at this point. There was somebody I was following on Twitter in the long ago when I still was on Twitter, and she was like, "Oh, this guy wants to hang out. We'll just be friends. It'll be cool." And I'm just going like, "Yeah, he wants to fuck you. Like, I don't know what you're fucking thinking. Like, this is a date for him." Cause like he'd asked her for like to go to like dinner or something, and he was gonna pay, and I'm like, that's a date. And I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah, how
like
do you
I
see
didn't
that
have
any
any
other way?
like actual like social engagement with this person. I think they were like a YouTuber or a streamer or something. Like I wasn't like
Right. Yeah, I'm not a
that
super
was
close
completely
relationship.
sideline. I was like not involved directly at all,
Mhm.
and I was just
Right,
watching it
right.
unfold, sort of thing. And it was pretty fucking funny. They got back to his place after they had dinner, and he whips out a dog collar and a leash, and he's like, "Come on, you want to put it on and be my good little bitch." She
Man,
was
doing out of the
tweeting it
man.
while that was going
Holy
on, and
shit.
I was like, "Well, was the dinner
Oh,
good?"
yeah.
Because it was
Right.
obviously a fucking date, like everyone fucking said. Like,
Right. Ah, damn. That's pretty ballsy, dude, to
that's a
do bust
fucking
out
that's a
something like
fucking
that.
big fucking try right there. Like that is definitely one of those ones where it's like, dude,
That's swinging for
you
the
got
fences.
balls. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I haven't even fucking hooked up at all yet, and you're going right for the fetish shit. That is fucking nuts.
That's absolutely
Mm-hmm.
insane.
Yeah.
I respect it though because you know what? He's laying out exactly what he's interested in after a successful date, and you don't
All
even gotta
right.
quite. He's not hiding nothing. At that point, he ain't
Right.
pretending anymore. That's
Mm-hmm.
that
Right.
is exactly who he is. He's a fucking psycho, like just straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Be my good little bitch. It's fucking. Oh man.
I guess. It's like Gretzky
I wonder
said,
if she
man.
blew him. I wonder
100%
if
of
she
the
did
shots you
anything
don't
with that
take.
dude. I genuinely wonder if she ended up like fucking that guy eventually. I bet she did.
Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising.
Uh, she may not have put the collar on that day because she seemed really upset about that. But I bet you she went
Right.
back and had sex with him later because she wanted stuff from him.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I think he
He
was like
played the role.
setting up computer stuff for her and stuff like that, and she was basically using him for that, and thought that she could just like take him out to dinner and then that would be that. And it's like, nah, that's not how that
Right.
really works usually.
You gotta at least blow the guy.
I mean, if
Like,
you're
it's fine
genuinely
saying
like
no to the
if
dog
you're
collar
using
shit.
him to do like expensive like computer work and stuff, at a certain point, you do have to
Yeah.
recompense him in some way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Beyond
if
dinner.
you're treating him like like and making it seem like you're interested in him, then you should at least give him a blowjob before you ghost him.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Like just
I
to
mean,
be
fair's fair.
courteous. Well, I think that the computer stuff he probably I don't really know a lot about computer stuff, but I imagine it's fairly expensive to have somebody come over and like build computers and set stuff up, networking and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh, yeah.
you would spend a few
No doubt.
$100s on that easily. Like he probably saved her something like $500-600 easily over the course of a couple of days, and then paid for
Mm-hmm.
dinner.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
worth
like,
at least
yeah,
a
you should
blowjob.
probably put the fucking collar on and be a good little bitch.
Mm-hmm. Or again, the bare minimum is
A
blowing the
hand
guy.
job or a blow job, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if
Hand
he
jobs are
really
kind
went
of
above and
lame, but
beyond,
yeah.
yeah, if he really went above and beyond on what he did for you, then put the fucking collar on. But if not, if it was just, he did what he was supposed to, at least blow the guy.
Yeah, give him
Fair's fair.
something. Throw him a bone. Oh man! Oh, they caught the guy for the Palisades fires, which is kind of nice.
Oh, wow.
It looks like they're looking at like
Wasn't it?
7 years or something. It didn't sound like they were going to give him a lot of time. They're not
Only
charging him
7
with like the
years.
12 deaths that occurred in the Palisade fires, which I think is weird. So maybe that'll come later. I don't know. But it's in
Yeah, that's fucking
California, so
weird.
it's like he's looking at like 5 or 7 years for
For that much
arson.
destruction and death?
Yeah,
Holy fuck, man.
yeah.
I mean,
It's
that's what,
California,
billions
dude.
of
It's
dollars in
California.
damage,
California.
right? I mean, there were literally billions of dollars in damages done
Yeah.
to that
Oh yeah.
fucking
12
fire,
people
right?
died. Billions and billions and billions of dollars of damage. Just fuck tons of homes destroyed. Like lives ruined. Like this
Yeah,
guy's
that's
responsible
fucking nuts.
for destruction on a scale that's like hard to fathom. And they're
Yeah,
like, oh well, he might
yeah.
be in jail for a little bit of time. California, fuck you, people. California didn't give a shit about the people. He's the criminal. He's the one they got to protect.
Right, right. Yeah, it's not his fault. It was his upbringing, and their culture. Or I don't know, was the guy white, black?
White.
Fires are usually white people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
I was
white
gonna
guy.
say. Yeah. 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 The pyro guys are usually white. But
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
a fan.
He looks
I like
exactly
lighting
like
shit on
you
fire.
expect him to look. So
Yeah, I would
I
do.
think
Yeah,
you
we
should
would
just
go
take
out and
that dude and
fucking.
like bring back burning at the stake because like 12 people died because of this guy. That's more than some
Yeah,
serial
that's some
killers.
serious
Like
shit.
he should just be burned at the stake and be like, you really like fire? All right,
Mm-hmm.
well, we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
give you fire and you're gonna fucking deal with it for the last however long you live. So
Yeah, yeah,
goodbye.
that's fucking crazy, man. if that much shit would
Good
happen.
luck. Yeah,
He just gets
exactly.
off with a relative, essentially a slap on the wrist
Oh,
comparative
it's
to
like
what
the
he
lady
fucking
that
did.
ripped off I forget which company she ripped him off for, but for like 140 million because she lied about her customer base and like hired people to make fake customers and stuff to
Oh yeah,
sell
that
the
was a
company.
while.
It's
That
like
was years ago,
140
right?
million dollars of theft essentially, and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
7 years, and it's
Fuck,
like,
I'd take that.
like that guy that stole twice that much is going to be in jail for like three like 60 years, 80 years or something consecutively. The guy who can't stop
Oh,
scamming.
was it Bankman Fried? Sam Bankman Fried,
Something
that
like
guy?
that. Yeah, I think it's that guy. But like,
Yeah,
there's a
yeah,
guy
the
who did all that
FTX.
stuff, and he's going to prison for the rest of his life. So why is she not? Because that's what should happen. Like
Yeah,
she should be in
yeah,
prison for 40 years.
yeah. You scam hundreds of millions of fucking dollars, dude.
Yeah,
Wow.
$140 million. You should be going to prison for like 40 years
Uh,
easily.
I wonder if it's because it was a corporation that got ripped off instead of like a bunch of people
Yeah, I guess
or
that's the
something.
thing. But like to me,
Mhm.
it's kind of irrelevant.
Right, right.
You steal a certain amount of stuff. Like it should
Yeah,
just be kind of irrelevant as to like how many victims there are. It's
yeah.
like
Oh yeah, dude. But I'm just wondering if that's how they think about it.
it's got to be.
Like
Well,
Bankman
and
Fried
I
ripped
think
off
this
a
one's
bunch
in
of
California
individuals.
too. I think that one was in like L.A. County or something.
Oh, Alameda. He was up near Oakland or San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
One of the companies was named. One of the companies was named Alameda something, and that's where Oakland is, right? Alameda
yeah,
County.
yeah. Alameda's in that area.
I think that's the name of the county that Oakland's in. Maybe I'm
Uh,
misremembering, but
I have no idea. I've never actually. I avoid Oakland. Oakland is a real fucking like.
understandable.
You don't want to hang out in Oakland, man. Not anymore.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude. It's right. It's basically that them and San Francisco are right next to each other, right? Like one's on one side of the
Alameda,
bay and
you're
the other on
correct.
the other side.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. So it's crazy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one
They're
of
right
them's
next
like,
to each other. Exactly. Yeah, they're right across the bay.
yeah. Although I guess San Francisco is pretty shitty now, but dude, for the longest time, man,
Oh
like
yeah.
fucking any of my friends or family or whatever that had gone to San Francisco like back 20, 30 years ago, fucking love that place, dude. They would gush about it. And now it's turned into kind of a shithole itself too.
Oh, San Francisco
Just
used to be amazing, man.
yeah, like I
Keyword
said,
used to
everyone I
be.
knew, right? Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know, they don't have nice like do they have nice beaches or something, or like that's usually what I think of. So I don't really know. Well, I guess they did tell me, but whatever the case is, everyone seemed to love that fucking place.
Yeah, I mean, I used to go dancing in San Francisco like every week. It was really nice. And there were like a bunch
No,
of different little like restaurants and bars and stuff that we would go and like. Sometimes we'd go and hang out at like a bar or a restaurant, like before we would go do like dancing and stuff, or after dancing, depending on whatever. And it was great. There was all these little wonderful little hole in the wall places and stuff, and like a few chains and whatnot, and you could always find something fun to do and check out in San Francisco while you were waiting for something else. I went and did like
that sounds like
dance workshops at the fucking university there, and yeah, I wouldn't
right,
go there now.
right. Now they have apps to show you where all the fucking shit is off the streets,
Legit, yeah, it's
where people have
disgusting.
shit in the fucking streets.
Like I'm sure the tourist areas are kept clear. Like that's probably the only place the
Right.
police are allowed to operate.
Mhm. Yeah, they don't want to scare them off.
Yeah. But so they'll probably keep like some little areas clear, but
Yeah. It sounds a lot like the gas lamp district in San Diego, like downtown by the harbor there.
yeah,
There's a lot of fucking there's like a big outdoor mall there. It's like five fucking levels. It's fucking huge. And then all the streets, like the next street, 2 or 3 streets down from that, there's like fucking amazing like restaurants and shit. That the food is just fucking like fantastic. Like fuck, there was a place that was like I guess it was Irish type food. That one we had breakfast that one time. That was amazing. There was like an Italian place. I had just it was just like fucking pasta and sausage, and it was like fucking the greatest thing ever. Um, and
Sounds
they're
good.
just yeah, none of them are like chains or anything. It's a bunch of individual little fucking restaurants, and literally every one we ate at was fucking just really fucking good. Yeah, which kind of makes sense, I guess, because you would have to be because they can't be cheap to
Yeah.
rent anything in that area. But yeah, that's a really nice fucking little spot.
Yeah.
I mean, all of San Diego is pretty great in my opinion. It's my favorite place on the planet that I've been to.
That's where the Sandwiches of History guy lives.
Yeah,
He's a San
nice.
Diego guy.
Yeah, I know. Like where the where my mom has the timeshare, my parents have the timeshare up there in Carlsbad, which is North San Diego County. Tony Hawk and Sean White. Sean White's like the best snowboarder ever. If you're not familiar,
Yeah, I remember. I
both of
remember.
them
Yeah.
live in yeah, both of them live in Carlsbad.
Makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Oh.
Yeah, indeed.
I'm not surprised. It's a really nice
Oh, but
area.
I've never like sought them out to figure out where they live or anything. I'm like, I want to see that gigantic ramp that goes down into the fucking valley. These lunatics fucking jump and fucking uh, try to kill themselves.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna do something, go hard. Don't
Yeah,
pussy out.
yeah. It's not that surprising that Tony Hawk would have an insanely fucking crazy. Hold on, let me see if I can find a
Didn't that
picture
guy
of it
like
for
buy
the
a new
video.
skateboard every time his trucks start to get a little bit loose?
Yeah, probably.
He's like, as soon as a skateboard is broken in by other people's standards, I'm done with it.
Oh,
And just buys another skateboard.
oh. Damn it! I'm trying to find it. Or maybe that wasn't in his house. Maybe that was somebody else's. Maybe it was Sean White's. Fuck. All right, he definitely has some kind of private backyard skate park. So yeah, it looks
Tony
like a
Hawk,
giant
probably. I
pool.
mean, come on.
Yeah, he's fucking crazy wealthy.
Well, he's also like famous for skateboarding. So I mean, if anybody's gonna have a private skate park in their fucking backyard, it's got to be him.
Yeah,
Because like, not
indeed.
only is that fun, but it's probably also like he's got to practice and stuff. Because doesn't he still go skate and do stuff like maybe he
I don't know if
doesn't
he
do
still does
like
any
the
competition shit.
the competition shit, but maybe he does like appearances and
Yeah,
like tricks and
yeah, like
stuff.
exhibition or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
most likely. All right, yeah, I guess MTV UK did a fucking an MTV
Oh.
Cribs thing on his house. All right, I haven't watched this, but it's probably interesting on some level. All right, I'll share it to remind myself as well. Watch this later.
Oh. Yeah, I would expect if anybody to have one, it would be him. Oh, did you
Yeah, or one of his
see?
friends.
Did you see the recipe for the Mitch Hedberg sandwich I put up? The Sandwiches of History Mitch Hedberg sandwich.
Uh, no,
And
no, I
so
didn't see much
his
this time.
Mitch Hedberg's is, and the guy I was talking about, he's like, I generally don't do sandwiches that comedians make because they're made to be funny. They're not really made to be like a sandwich. And so he
Right,
made Mitch
right.
Hedberg's, and it's banana bread, cottage cheese, and pastrami. And he tried it, and he's like, he just starts laughing. And he's like, "This is really fucking good."
That sounds
It's like,
horrible.
this sounds awful, and I thought it would be awful, but it's really fucking good. And he started
Oh,
laughing,
fuck
and
yeah.
he's like, "I'm gonna add some candied jalapenos, some like sweet jalapenos on top of it. And he's like, it's
Damn,
even
dude.
better. And I'm like, that's
Oh
fucking funny.
fuck.
He was laughing the whole time. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't know if Mitch Hedberg meant that sandwich to be real or not, but I bet you he would have fucking appreciated that.
Right,
That somebody
right.
made that sandwich recipe and
Yeah.
was eating it and laughing at the same time. You know,
Right.
like,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
leave it to
almost a
fucking
Mitch Hedberg
Hedberg.
joke. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, leave it to him. Leave it to Hedberg to come up with some kind of weird mind mad scientist fucking type of sandwich. And it turns out to be good.
ooh. You know, it's like the
Against all
banana
odds.
and American cheese, man. Like, people think that sounds awful, but god damn, does it taste good. Oh. So I'm tempted. The next time we have banana bread, I might order up
Mhm.
some cottage cheese and some pastrami and put it between a couple slices of banana bread and give it a shot.
Right. Yeah, I don't like cottage cheese. Otherwise, I'll try it with cream cheese. See if that's a nice substitute.
Yeah, that's pretty similar in flavor. Texture obviously a little
Yeah.
different, but the flavor is kind of similar. Yeah,
Actually, I haven't tried cottage cheese since I was a kid. Maybe I should give it another shot.
I
I
think it
remember really
depends. Like
not
I
liking it.
usually like a good medium curd, not too big a curd, not too small a
Yeah.
curd, and I prefer it with fruit. Like
Right, right. Yeah.
slice a pear in half and have some cottage cheese with a pear. That's really like pretty nice. Like kind of like
Mhm.
a dessert almost. Or like a
Mhm.
half of a peach
Interesting.
with cottage cheese scooped into this top of it. It's like a good little snack.
Ooh. Yeah, I need to give that a shot one of these days. I remember as a kid really not liking it. In fact, it was the reason I didn't. I avoided cream cheese because I kind of thought they were the same. Um,
Well,
and then I
fair
remember
enough.
eating. Yeah, it was. I think it was like my early 20s. When I was working at the daycare, my friend's mom worked at a Catholic school, and she taught, and she also ran the daycare like after school. And I remember trying that, and I'm like, oh no, this is great. This is not what I thought it was. So yeah, like for the longest time, I didn't even try cream
Oh,
cheese
somebody's at my
until I was
door.
like in
Hold on
my
a sec.
20s. Sure.
Yo, it's open. I don't know what you're saying.
Packages.
Oh, okay. Oh wow, lots of packages. Well, thank you. Alrighty. Sorry, that was a package delivery.
No worries.
Oh, I'll definitely check out that Tony Hawk's private backyard skate park thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I'm sure it's interesting. His
Well,
house has got
MTV
to be
Cribs.
all
It's
kind of
always
really
fun to see
wonky.
where people like where other people live. You know, like famous people. They have like crazy shit.
Right, right.
Uh,
Yeah, they have the money to do just whatever wacky shit they feel like.
yeah, like if I had my own place, I'd want one of those. Like if I had like a mansion or whatever, I'd want one of those fucking like in-home theaters with like the big recliners. Like everybody gets a big fucking recliner kind of like thing, and it's like a
All
giant like
right, right.
screen, and it's like almost like being in a movie theater, but like you could put your own movies on. I'm like I'd be in there. That'd be like the one thing I would want.
Yeah, yeah, that is pretty badass. You see that in the rich folks' homes.
Uh, like that's pretty cool. I could see a bowling alley if I were more of a bowler. I like bowling, but like I don't know that I'd bowl enough to want like an actual bowling alley.
Mhm. Yeah, they usually
But
just have a couple lanes, though, right? Like not a full
I
fucking.
think it would be fun to have like a couple of lanes of a bowling alley, a pool table, and like a bunch of arcade games.
Yeah,
Like
that would be badass.
fucking like a playroom where it's just like a big room with all that shit in it, like Time Crisis, like those the arcade games you can't really play at home. Like where they have like the little plastic guns or the steering wheels or like a whole car seat in it or something. Pick a couple that were
Mhm.
really nice, and that would be pretty fun. I think
Yeah, indeed.
That'd be the wackiest thing I could think of that I would want, other than like a house built around like a central like fountain and pool, like a Roman style house where it's all built around the pool in the middle. That'd be cool.
Oh, right, right.
Yeah, yeah. You have a pool in the middle with gardens around that, and then the house around the edges of that. And so I think if you planted a bunch of like fruit plants, like apple trees and stuff like that, and berry bushes and stuff, it'd be kind of nice to be able to go out and like pick some fruit and just eat it whenever you want.
Yeah. Isn't there like a lodge type place that has like the creek running through the lobby?
There is, I think there is like a specific kind of place. They had that in, it wasn't a creek, but they had what do you call it? Casino with a fucking river running through it in the Ocean's 13, the third Ocean's 11 that like there was the new set of Ocean's movies.
Oh, right,
Because there
right.
was like Ocean's 11, and then there was Ocean's 12, and then there was Ocean's 13. And then there was one where they recently tried to make a remake, and they were like, it's all the ladies. Oh, okay, nobody cared.
Right.
It's like, oh, you took
Yeah,
away
yeah.
everybody that anybody gave a shit about in the movie? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Were
Yeah.
you
I think,
surprised that nobody went to see your piece of shit movie? Because you shouldn't have been. Like,
yeah. And also, it's funny because John Mulaney had a joke about that years before that movie was made.
oh
Like they
no.
couldn't be made. That movie couldn't that wouldn't for women because like all the women would just break up into little cliques and just talk shit about all the other women,
Yeah, oh yeah. No,
and
they
they
would never
never.
get that sort of teamwork out of a group of women like that.
It,
No, there's no way.
yeah.
They'd be like
So yeah,
competing
the
with each
premise
other
is
to see who was better and like starting fights and shit over dumb shit.
yeah, yeah. The premise is flawed. Having all women trying to pull off a fucking heist.
Yeah. Oh, what was it? I fucking I went into work the other night and like I get there at 10 o'clock. The TVs and everything are supposed to be off at like 10:30, right? So I usually go out and go
Right.
collect the TV remote at like 10:30 because apparently we live in the fucking Gestapo. God forbid that if somebody can't sleep, they watch a fucking movie at night. Oh no. But whatever,
Right.
it's my fucking job, so I have to do it. And usually, if somebody's watching something, I'll be like, "Hey, if it's less than a half an hour or like a half hour or less, we'll sit and watch. I'll sit and watch the rest of it with you, and then we'll let you finish your show." And I don't distract them or talk and irritate them throughout their show. I let them watch whatever they're watching. And
Right.
it was the sequel to what's the one with the Virgin lights the candle, the fucking. It's like the three witches come back because the virgin guy lights a candle in a fucking like what do you call it where you buy souvenir, like a souvenir shop. I don't know why I can't remember the
Um,
name of it, but it's like a really
mm,
like well loved movie. A lot of people really love it. Got Bette
all right.
Midler, Sarah Jessica
Oh,
Parker, and a
Hocus
fat
Pocus.
bitch. Yeah, Hocus Pocus was the sequel to that, and holy shit, the last 30 minutes of that were fucking awful.
Mm,
They went with all, obviously the kids are all new cast, so because I'm sure like whoever was
right.
in the original is not interested in coming back after like 20 fucking years or whatever. And be like, look,
Mm,
now I'm fucking a miserable, gross, fucking old guy. Yeah, woo. So they got a bunch of like black and white and like Mexican, and, like it was all minority girls. Were the main
mm,
cast. They were all minority girls, and the whole thing was about them being like working together and being like a team and stuff like that. But they started fucking like shooting lightning and shit at each other.
wow.
Yeah, the fucking
That's
witches
pretty
started
realistic.
shooting fucking lightning out of their hands from like just suddenly started shooting lightning at people, and then and then the girls like fucking put up a shield of light, and I'm like, when did Star Wars get into this fucking film? Like it just made no fucking sense in the context of the first movie at all. It was just so dumb. It was like I mean, aside from all the obvious social justice nonsense that just made it sound like just awful. But like, just like who decided to put in? And now they're gonna have a force lightning war, like
Right? What the fuck?
for like 20
That's
minutes. They're gonna
wacky.
shoot lightning at each other. And Sarah Jessica Parker's just gonna go run off randomly shooting lightning at the ground, like giggling and shit. Which is funny when you're like in your 20s, but when she's clearly in her like 40s or 50s at this point, and looks like she's like an
Yeah.
old woman, like just does not look right when she's just playing around with lightning and shooting it at the ground for no reason. It's like, oh, that just seems disrespectful of that person. It
Yeah, that's
was
fucking.
fucking awful, and the acting was just fucking miserable. Which probably was the same in the first one, but the first one was just such a fun, simple concept, and they just played
Yeah,
it
it
like,
was kind of
yeah,
silly.
like here's the Sanderson sisters. They're irredeemable, evil people. Oh yeah, they tried to redeem fucking the Sanderson sisters at the end.
Mm,
That was the fucking
interesting
weirdest
choice.
part.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't
Yeah,
have women being not, the heroes or whatever.
in some way, yeah, you can't
Can't
have
have
them
them
be
be bad
bad in any
people.
way, shape, or form. And it's like that was part of the fun, was that they were like funny and goofy,
Mm,
but wicked in every possible chance they get.
right.
Like they were just
Mm,
like always wicked. Whatever the worst possible thing they could do was, that was their choice.
Oh.
Uh oh.
wow.
It was just it was that, and the fact that apparently there's the fucking commercials are out of control. I haven't watched TV in a long time. There were literally 16 commercials between like sections of the film. So like the film would
Wow.
break for commercials, and it would literally be like 16 commercials in a row before it came back to
God
the fucking
damn.
movie. I don't know how
Wow.
anybody watches that shit
Wow.
anymore.
Yeah, that's a lot, man.
Uh,
Jesus.
oh, did you see the? I don't know if you watched the Senator Paul thing, but
No,
I
I missed
was.
most of it.
He's starting to fucking turn into a loony lefty, in my opinion.
I mean, that's not
Talking
good.
about like, well, we didn't even know their names. We're shooting people in the boats. It's like, no, that's completely irrelevant. Their names are totally unfucking significant at all. Like, we know they're
Yeah,
smugglers, and that they're bringing
yeah,
over
that's fucking
either like
bizarre.
drugs or people to like harm our people in the country. So we blow them up. That's the point. Like, we've every right to do that. That's how that works. We went to Maduro and
Yeah,
we
now we
said,
got a
Maduro,
fucking
stop fucking letting your drug cartels bring drugs into our country and terrorists. And Maduro said, fuck you, I'm running the cartel now, bitch. And so we just start killing them. Like, that's how that works. It's not illegal. You don't need to know the name
yeah,
of somebody who's threatening you to fucking kill that person.
yeah, that's a bizarre. That sucks because yeah, he's one of the few that have been a decent fucking politician or seem
Yeah.
to be. So yeah, that's disheartening.
Yeah, it's really disappointing to see how much he's coming towards the wrong way, in my opinion. Trying to stand
Yeah,
against Trump in every respect, and it's like, no, dude, like you're not.
Mhm.
I don't buy your shtick anymore. Because
Yeah.
like his whole thing was like
Uh,
cut down on spending. It's like, well, then you should be like backing Trump to the fucking hill. Like that dude has been cutting spending like left and right. Mostly a bunch of left bullshit that was being given away to terrorists and illegal aliens, but it's saving us money, and that's what
yeah.
counts.
That is unfortunate, man.
Oh, we're gonna get it looks like Gavin Newsom might be out, and we're getting a fucking psycho for, like a psycho lady for governor in California now.
Oh yeah. The fucking bitch that couldn't fairly basic question from a press pitch.
Yeah, that was
Katie
fucking
Porter, is it?
insane, dude. And then her response of, well, I don't fucking need them. It's like, well, yeah, you don't, because you're not getting voted for unless you fucking rig the election, so you're clearly rigging it. We know that now. Like the
Right.
fix is in already because you've already decided you won, and you're such a distasteful person. There's no way you would primary
Yeah, you can't
Newsom
even
if you
pretend.
hadn't already rigged everything to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then apparently her own staff can't stand her because they're fucking putting out the tapes of her berating them. Fucking get the fuck out of my shop.
Oh, good.
That was fucking. Did you see that part?
No, I missed that part.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. There's a thing that
crazy.
came out of her like shooting some kind of promo, and it's like, she's doing the thing, and then I think one of the staffers or whatever was kind of leaning in and correcting her on some whatever she was saying, something stupid, and then she went off on her, dude. It was literally like, get the fuck out of my shop. I'm like, wow, man, you're fucking horrible.
Jesus, does she need a job? She can
Apparently.
come work where I work. I mean, apparently that's
Right.
acting like a psychotic bitch is what gets you a job there, I'm guessing.
Right.
Oh, I just found out they fired the illegal guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just fucking, like, one of them they fired just, like, out of nowhere for no reason. Like, everybody that works there is like, yeah, I don't know why they would have fired him. He's really, really good. And not only was he, like, a really good employee, like, he did a bunch of extra shit, like him and his brother. So it was like Juan and Jose, both illegal from Mexico. But like their parents brought them here when they were little kids, so they're like as American as it gets. They just don't have papers. But they got them to do a whole bunch of fucking like extra shit, like what do you call it? Like painting stuff and doing like some like light construction kind of work, like doing light construction around the house. And then fired him. Like it was like Jesus Christ, man. That's you just did these guys dirty. I can't imagine it's for any other reason than because they were illegal and they knew they could just get away with it. Like talk about just used them and then threw them away. Like that's the fucking left right there.
Yeah. Once you're no longer useful, you're gonna fucking pull your ass out.
Absolutely ridiculous. That was pretty savage finding that out. I was like, oh shit. I better find some fucking backup plan employment options. What is it? Let's see here. There's a lot of shit we missed over this. I'm gonna guess you didn't watch that short that I put up. It looked like the lady was trying to eat the lipstick while she was putting it on. It was fucking awful.
What the fuck? God damn.
Oh, Greta Thunberg. That shit was funny.
Oh yeah, what was that?
It looks like, and it looks like they even have like potentially like proof. It looks like that there was never any real like stuff there for like people. They weren't really on a humanitarian mission at all. It was just to get publicity.
Wow. Not
So,
surprising,
like,
but
yeah.
nice that the proof is there.
And they were being funded by Hamas and stuff like that.
Oh wow, really?
That's what the claim is. So I put up a thing, but it's from the Global Jewish Channel, so it's like obviously this is all with a grain of salt, but it looks like they legitimately have like undercover footage showing that like, you know, they were getting like funding from terrorists and terrorist, you know, groups, and legitimately like it was totally a fake humanitarian mission that was there just to get like attention.
Yeah,
And
just
for
trying to
her
make
to make her
Israel
little
look
like
bad.
I've been kidnapped by the Israelis
Right.
thing. That was so fucking goofy.
Yeah, we deliberately sailed right at them, but yeah, they're kidnapping us.
That was some funny shit. I was like, seeing like the response from like there was one of the people from Sweden who was like responded and was like, "Could you just fucking keep her? Like we don't want her back.
Right.
We've had to have her for a long time now, and if you could just not
Yeah,
send
we
her
were
back
really,
to us, really
yeah, we
appreciate
were really
that."
celebrating her absence. So if you want to hold on to her, yeah, nobody's paying any kind of ransom if you're trying to do a kidnapping. We are just glad she's gone.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Let's see. There was the narcissistic common habits that reveal narcissistic tendencies. People did not like my response to that. I was like, "Are you talking about narcissists or just women? I can't tell."
Is there a difference?
This is really no. When you watch the video, you sit there, you're like, "Wait a minute, this is really."
No.
I don't think they're talking about narcissism. They're
Wow.
just talking about women. Oh wait.
Right. Uh,
I'm looking forward to the lawsuit going through with Denims and fucking Frogan and Casey Tron and the Redditor people. That shit is getting more and more funny every time I hear more about it.
oh yeah.
Like it's essentially they looks like they're gonna get they've succeeded in getting the Reddit people's names.
Yeah, one of them's like high up in like working for Reddit itself, right?
Yeah, one of them apparently works for Reddit, supposedly. The only proof they have that he works for Reddit is he said it. So I don't know, like exactly how
I mean, they're
that, like
almost,
if that's going to be proven, like in the long run or anything like that. Like, is that going to be?
Yeah, it wouldn't be. Yeah, it's not that surprising. I mean, again, anyone else who has like a snark subreddit or whatever, it's always manages to get shut down pretty quickly. Especially in that kind of sphere, like Hassan or fucking even like Trisha Paytas and Adam McIntyre. Like theirs get shut down like almost immediately, and the H3 one just keeps on trucking. So it does make sense that somebody on the inside is keeping it, preventing it from being taken down like all the other ones for everyone else do.
Well, and supposedly Reddit was offering them free subscriptions to software to like scrub their computers.
Yeah, get the PII out of there.
Yeah. So that was kind of interesting. It looks like that's going to get more and more interesting as it goes. I do like the fact that like people have made offers to pay stuff back, and and Ethan is just like, no, fuck you. That's not enough.
Right.
Like, I want 100,000. I don't want 10,000. 100,000 you can't possibly gain. 10,000 you
Right.
might be able to pay and then like fucking sell more pictures of your feet. But nah, 100,000 and you're gonna be in debt forever. It's just like
Yeah,
fucking
it's
merciless.
funny. Yeah,
It's glorious.
yeah, like Casey Tron trying to like fucking tell her sad story about how she might lose her house and shit. It's like, yeah, maybe you should have tried not being such a raging cunt and straight up freebooting content
Yeah.
from
Like,
everywhere, not just Ethan.
They all actively stated that people should watch their content and not watch it on Ethan's channel.
Yeah,
They
they literally
specifically
saying, like,
stated
if
they were making
not
it
giving
so
the
that
views
they can
Ethan,
take away views from Ethan.
yeah,
And it's like,
yeah.
you can't be serious and say that shit. You're out of your fucking mind. Like, that's not even a good joke.
Yeah, they were so comfortable. Like, you know what I mean? Any normal person, like, if you're going to do something that's spiteful or whatever, you're not going to fucking say it out loud. You know what I mean? Or fucking mention it anywhere, whether out loud or in print or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, and I guess it's not even just the Ethan content. It's just not Reddit, not Discord. Twitch on it as a platform in general has had a really big problem with this sort of thing for a long time anyway, where people just like put on other people's content and basically just make their living off of like watching other people's videos for clicks.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, Twitch is horrible about that. I'm surprised that none of these fucking corporations or whatever go after Twitch for that shit.
Well, you know
Because
what's
it's
fucking
so
funny is
blatant.
Twitch had to kill their karaoke thing. Like they created a whole
Oh, really?
karaoke program and like side group of channels that were like where you could just go and do like karaoke streams. And they had to get
Oh,
rid of it
wow.
because of like copyright, music rights, and stuff like that, and other reasons like that. Even though like
Yeah.
karaoke is actually perfectly legal to do as far as like you don't have to have permission to do like a karaoke song of somebody else's. Like you're doing a cover
Yeah, that's
song.
odd.
It's like you can just like do
Yeah.
covers. Like it's not. Like
Yeah,
I don't
out
think
of
you need
everything,
permission to do
that's
cover
odd.
songs, as far as I'm aware.
Right. But yeah, out of everything that they could have had, that anybody could have gone after them for, it's surprising that it would have been karaoke instead of watching full movies with little to no fucking commentary. What was it? Total Recall. Casey Tron thought it was a good
Yeah, as
idea to
long as
watch
you're not
Total
selling the
Recall
cover.
as she slept.
Yeah.
As she
Really?
was
As she
sleeping, and she was
sleep?
doing a sleep
Wow.
stream. Yeah, she played like Total Recall, the movie, like while she was doing the sleep stream.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah,
There's
that bitch
a
is retarded.
streamer that I've seen like some of their fucking clips, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check out their movie stream. And they don't do like it wasn't in, I don't think it was on Twitch. Or it was on Twitch, but it was like it was like they're making comments through the whole movie. Like they're active,
Right.
talking with the audience and going like, "Oh, this is fucking hilarious," or "Oh, you could never get away with that shit now." So it's like at least you're making an effort.
Yeah, you're adding something transformative to it.
And it was like an old fucking movie. It was like an Airplane, and it's like Airplane's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
it's not like you're doing anything wrong with that. Yeah, you can like the way they were doing it. It's like as long as they didn't record the streams and keep them up, then they're perfectly legal. You can do a cover song as long as you're not selling copies of it. Like you're not selling it to distribute it as if it's your own song.
They still managed to piss them off somehow.
So like, but if you're like just doing a performance of it, like say you're fucking Stone Temple Pilots and you're putting on a show, and you're like, oh, but we really like this one song that Tool did, so we're gonna do that once during our show. That's fine. You don't have to have permission. You're doing it, and vice versa. Like Tool can cover a Stone Temple Pilot song and do that like on a concert. No big deal.
Right.
So technically, all the
happens
karaoke
all the
stuff
time,
was
yeah.
perfectly legal on Twitch as long as they didn't keep the videos like
The odds, yeah.
yeah, as long as they just deleted them as soon as they were done. Like as soon as your stream is over, it's deleted on a like without your like. There's nothing you can do other than it being deleted. That would have been fine.
Mhm.
But they just don't seem to care about people like watching like TV shows and fucking other people's videos and stuff, and it's pretty insane.
Yeah, it was pretty shocking. That's for sure. All the shit they do.
Yeah, I'm not a Twitch person, so I didn't know that. But seeing like Nick Diorio talking about it, and you're like, whoa, some of the stuff they do is pretty fucking nuts.
Yeah. And again, like you said, they'd been warning them about this shit for fucking years, man. And they're just like, fucking, nope, you're gonna be fine. No, nothing's ever bad gonna happen to jacking content from fucking copyrighted works. And I guess they're right for a very long time.
Yeah.
Nothing really happened.
Yeah.
And again, it was Ethan. It wasn't even like it was the the actual corporations or whatever. It was fucking Ethan Klein that's busting him first.
Damn. Oh, did you see the Chinese hitman thing?
No.
So okay,
Had a new game.
A guy hired a
constantly,
hitman.
so.
A guy in China like hired a hitman to take out his rival businessman, like a competitor. That guy, that hitman, took half the money and then offered the other half to another hitman. Then
Okay, I
that
remember
hitman
this.
took
Yeah,
half of that money and offered the other half of that money to another
okay.
hitman.
I
There were
remember
like
this now.
5 fucking hitmen that
Yeah,
ended up
just
getting
constantly
hired
getting
to kill
smaller
this
and
guy
smaller
because,
cuts.
like,
Yeah,
smaller and smaller amounts. Like, that's fucking so China. Like, the scumbaggery.
right.
Like not only can you
Wait,
not
I can do nothing and I can do nothing and keep half of this money? Fuck yeah.
outsourcing the hitman.
Right.
Oh Jesus.
Finding
Oh,
cheaper
the
and
fucking
cheaper
superintendent
hitmen.
guy. That's a fucking crazy story.
Yeah. Oh, the one that completely faked his credentials or whatever.
Yeah, so like the first story comes out, they're all calling him doctor this, doctor that, and I'm sitting there going like, all right, this guy got caught with a gun, loaded gun, that he was carrying illegally around children.
Wow.
I guarantee there's a lot more going on, and he's a lot dirtier than they're making out. And then it dropped shortly afterwards that, yeah, he'd faked all his credentials, was not a doctor in any way, shape, or form, and probably
Damn.
was guilty of selling crack in the 90s. Like, they don't have proof of that, guaranteed, but a lot of people are making that statement. Enough that it sounds like it could be pretty accurate.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Uh,
Although, yeah, there was the bitch that worked at one of the places down here that did like addiction and shit. She was so fucking. I don't know where she's from, but it was definitely somewhere in Africa. And I'm like, this lady is so fucking retarded. She's supposed to be an actual physician doctor, and she's fucking retarded. I'm like, I'm wondering if that's what happened with her. Like, I wondered that even before I heard anything about this story. Like years ago, I was like, I would not be surprised if it turned out she completely faked her credentials from Nigeria or wherever the fuck she's from.
oh yeah, no,
It's usually Nigeria.
yeah, it's a pretty normal thing. There was some guy who I didn't watch the video, but from the thumbnail, he was basically clear that he was trying to get away with fraud because it's part of his culture coming from Somalia. That's the fucking defense they're going with in court. It's like, well, I'm from Somalia and fraud is part of my culture. How could I possibly survive without ripping people off?
Yeah. Don't be racist and,
Yeah. God damn. Yeah, that's the you being against that is racism. It's not that calling Somalian culture a culture of fraud is fucking racist.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Like, all right, so you're saying that's what you guys do. All right. Interesting.
Yeah, good choice. Good lord, man. That was fucking depressing. That was a genuinely depressing one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, considering what 25% of their fucking GDP in Somalia is money sent back from America.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts, dude. I don't know why that's not made a much bigger deal out of than it is.
Oh, it's a short where she yells at her person. I watched a
Yeah, well, no,
video
there's a
about
longer
it.
video.
In September,
There's a longer video of
and
it,
what
but yeah, that
showed is
just kind
if
of
we
gets to the
don't
very end of it where she
electrify our
starts
transportation
and
sector,
literally
that
says,
we're
"Stay
going
the
to
fuck out
lose
of
more
my
than
shot."
500,000
Because
Californians
the
dying
staffer is
prematurely
like, "No, I
to
was
air
just correct.
pollution and other
What you're saying was
problems, and
incorrect.
the
I was trying
state
to
could
correct you."
lose.
And she's like, "No, get the
Get
fuck out of
out of
my
my
shot.
fucking shot.
Stay the fuck out of my shot." Like, wow. Man, she looks like an old hag
Okay,
too, man.
it
Holy
does. Okay,
shit.
you also weren't
That
in
is
my
a
shot
not
before
attractive
that.
woman.
Stay out of my shot. Okay, I'm going to start again with electric vehicles saving us money.
I get it. Living in California, probably going to get pretty angry if you're not a exceptionally beautiful woman.
I'm just floored at how aggressive and rude she is at that point.
Yeah.
Like, not only
that's
does it not
weird.
fucking matter that somebody's in the shot because you're giving the wrong information, so that you're gonna have to redo the recording anyway. Like, it's not some sort of high level fucking thing you're doing right there. You might as well have somebody in the background. It's not gonna matter. Like
Yeah,
it'll just
yeah, it
look
was
like
just
you're busy in an
bizarre.
office and doing stuff instead of sitting around making videos.
Yeah, that one seems to be like, and there's doubt, no similar shit, but it seems like women, dude, like any of them women in any kind of position of authority seem to be like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man. Like, yeah, look at the lady that got fired where I work at, and then look at the other guy that got fired. Like, neither of them did anything wrong or even remotely close to something you should be fired for. And
Mhm.
both were exemplary employees, and now they're already fired for like just making her mad once.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah,
like,
they're fucking.
that's insane from multiple perspectives. Because like, even if you're pro company and you're like, oh, they should be allowed to fire whoever they want, go ask anybody in any HR position or anybody who's like teaching how to people how to be HR people.
Right,
Um,
right.
you don't ever, unless there's extremely good reasons, want to fire somebody for um, like
Yeah,
without
makes me
giving
mad.
them like verbal warnings and written warnings several times prior.
Yeah, it usually takes at least doing the same thing wrong like 3 times before you can get fired. Unless it's like theft or, that kind of shit. Unless it's something really egregious. Yeah, you usually have to
Yeah,
fuck
like
up
if
at
you're
least
drunk on
three
the
times.
job or you grab someone's ass, you could probably get fired right on the spot. Or you punch
Yeah,
somebody or
or if you
something
get caught,
extreme.
yeah.
But like
Yeah,
if
if you
you're
get caught
late,
stealing or whatever. Yeah,
like if you're late on a regular basis, like usually it takes like 5 or 6 times being late before they fire you.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
they'll say like, "Hey, you gotta be on time. I don't care what your
Hmm.
problem is, what's going on. Fix it. That's on you.
Hmm.
We start at
Yeah,
seven
because
o'clock. If you're not here at 7 o'clock, it's a problem for everybody. If you keep doing it, we're
yeah,
gonna fire you." And then you got to do that like verbally, and then you got to like 3 written warnings, and then like here's your last fucking chance. If you do it again, you're out. And then if they do it, then like the fifth time they're out. Because there's usually like a verbal warning, and then like maybe sometimes you get a couple verbal warnings, and then some companies have like a 3 strikes you're out policy where it's just like, hey, if you're late 3 times, you're out. Like we're not gonna waste our time on this. I think that's kind of silly. I think it depends on the situation, but
yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
but like they'll
Be a
fire
little
you
bit of
for that.
leeway.
If you're not getting tasks done properly, they'll usually work with you on that and try to figure out ways to help you get stuff done. Like, hey, we need this done. Why is it not being done, and what can we do to make that work?
Right.
Like and that. But just
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
just be like one day, like, oh, you didn't do the fire drill, you're fired. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
again, it usually takes quite a bit, man. Yeah, any job I've had, there's usually some kind of point system where you can miss days, you can be late, like it all adds up, but it's usually a lot before you're
Yeah.
getting to the point where oh, sorry, puppy. Dr. Flick, I'm sorry. Sorry, I just stepped on my dog's grandpuppy's paws.
Oh no.
So yeah, it takes quite a bit. Like, you got to miss quite a few days and be like late quite a lot to get to the point where you're almost fired.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It takes a lot, and it's just like this lady's screaming at her fucking staffer. Like that would be the last day I worked there.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I would maybe put in my 2 weeks notice and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking not do shit for 2 weeks and find a job somewhere else, working with somebody else. But yeah, I'd be done.
indeed. Although I wonder if like a lot of those, do they feel like they have to like put up with that shit?
I don't
That's
know.
the only reason I can think of. Yeah, you know what I mean? Nothing else really makes a lot of sense.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. Well, California's got the fucking ridiculous what do you call it, the at will employment laws, the ones where it's like basically the company can just do whatever they want. Like there's no penalty
Right,
for them
right.
to fire you for no reason or like without cause, unless you're like a minority or something or you're a woman.
Right.
Then you can make the
Yeah.
argument they fired you for being a woman or being a minority. Otherwise, they're just like, yeah, fuck you. Like I think there should be cause required for terminating employment legally. Like I think that should be a legal thing. Like even if
Yeah,
the
unless it's
cause
like
is like we
layoffs
have
or
to lay
something.
off 10,000 people because we can't afford to keep these people working, that's cause. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that's totally reasonable. You know, but like you shouldn't be able to fire people without cause.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed.
Do you know they made a new rule that the management can search your vehicles at companies in California now?
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah, you know, because you might be a shooter, and the fucking McDonald's manager, he really is the guy who would know, what's going
Right.
on
Yeah,
with
he's
that,
gonna
and
be the
then
one that's gonna
he should be searching
sniff
your
that out.
vehicle for weapons. The Target manager definitely he's got a very good reason to be searching his fucking employees' vehicles. It's fucking dumbest shit I've ever seen, dude.
Yeah, that
One
was
of the
pretty
things
fucking
that
nuts.
really I feel like the Republicans are missing out on an opportunity to really score some points here is to encode in the employment laws and just make it as law in general that like private companies can't violate your constitutional rights. Because like you as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
citizen
that
cannot
should be a
violate
given.
another citizen's constitutional rights. Why is this a corporation just suddenly fucking immune to that?
Yeah, since they're supposed to be like an artificial person,
Yeah, they're like an
they
actual
should have to
person.
be
They
under
shouldn't have the right
the.
to violate your freedom of speech. Like, I think a lot of the people that were talking about Charlie Kirk were horrible fucking monsters. But
Yeah,
but
right.
they shouldn't lose their job unless they were doing it on the job. Like if you're on your own time, like and
Right.
you want to say mean,
Yeah,
nasty things on
yeah.
the internet, say mean, nasty
Yeah, like,
things on the internet. I don't fucking I don't. There's no fucking
mm,
reason to fire somebody over that.
yeah, I mean, I don't feel too sorry for him, but yeah, it is fucked up
Well, I
to
thought it
get
was
fired for
ridiculous when it
that.
was happening to Republicans, and I think it's ridiculous happening
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
I don't have a lot of
that's why I
sympathy
don't
for
feel
the
too
people it's
bad for him.
happening to. Zero sympathy.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
yeah, you're the
yeah,
ones that were
exactly.
cheering on all these Republicans getting fired when they were pointing out that, like, uh, the COVID fraud stuff and the fucking,
Yeah.
all the voting fraud stuff and pointing out, like, these things that were going on and sharing that information with the world.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't getting fired for celebrating people's deaths. They were actually drawing attention to, you know,
Oh yeah,
things
well
that
they always
appeared to
try
be
to act
fucked
like
up.
there's like some sort of like, well, sometimes it's one side doing it and then the other side doing it just as bad, and it's like no, it's not. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
two
not the
totally
same.
different things. One thing is you're spreading
Not
information
remotely the
about
same.
like potential dangers to people's like health and safety and lies that are going on and fraud that's being perpetrated on them. And the other one, you're just
Right.
glorifying homicide.
Yeah. Yeah, not exactly the same.
It's like people don't necessarily glorify that Kyle Rittenhouse had to kill 3 people. Some people did, but I mean, but a lot of it was
Right,
just
right.
like, how did he manage to hit 3 out of 4 pedophiles?
Right.
Like there were
Yeah,
4 people he
geez.
shot, and how did 3 of the 4 of those people turn out to be pedophiles? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I'm not saying most pedophiles or most liberals are pedophiles, but most pedophiles seem to be liberals.
Yeah.
Shocking.
Gee, I wonder what they want.
Right.
That's the side now that's like making it hard to fucking eliminate child marriages too, which is fucking crazy. Because that used to be
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
Republican kind of thing, where the Republicans were kind of like, no, it should be up to the parents. But it's like, why do we allow anybody under the age of 18 to get married? I don't give a fuck about their parents' permission. No one should be able to make the decision for the future of their child to that level. That's insane.
Yeah, yeah, not something that significant.
Yeah, like a
Fuck you.
12-year-old marrying a 40-year-old because mommy and daddy were like, yeah, I guess our little sweetie sugar plum will be just fine with this
Yeah,
40-year-old
yeah, this
man
guy's
being her
rich.
new husband. I'm sure he'll wait till
Yeah.
she's actually 18 once they're married. Like, no, that's just signing
Fucking
your child
gross.
up for sexual abuse, essentially.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that should be
Why
fucking
the fuck else
prison
would
time, in
the
my
40-year-old
opinion.
guy be marrying her? Why else would a fucking 40-year-old man?
Because Mormons are fucking gross. That's what it is.
Yeah,
'Cause that's where it was going on the most, is in these fucking Mormon groups.
yeah, yeah. Like, all right, my fourth wife is gonna be 18 when I'm. That's reasonable.
Yeah, it's like the fucking,
I'll be right back.
like, what was
Pick a
it,
boy.
the, gay kids in Utah? There was like, that's still a crisis ongoing as far as I know. Like, gay kids in Utah being thrown out of their family homes.
Oh wow.
And then the police bring them back because they're caught, homeless or whatever in like the nearest city. And the fucking parents like, oh, you brought him home, that's great. And as soon as the police are gone, they're like, get the fuck out. Throw him back out of the house again. Because the
Fucking
Mormons
turkey.
don't tolerate like homosexuality. Like they're extremely intolerant to that, so they're like they throw out their gay kids and shit and disown them. They're just good people.
Yeah, just good Christian people. Very tolerant.
Very. Oh, totally.
All right.
Let's see.
What other bullshit happened? What other bullshit's going on in the world?
Oh, I put a fun video of like this lady talking about Japanese tattoos. I don't think it's worth really going into, but it is funny when people get like foreign languages or like characters tattooed on themselves thinking it means one thing and it means another. And there's a lot of some pretty funny ones there.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, my son got another one. Another Skyrim inspired tattoo. Let's see if I pull it up. I know he sent it to me. Let's see. Or maybe I erased it. I don't think so. Oh yeah, here we go. Share. So it's if you remember the Thieves Guild in Skyrim, you know how there would be houses that would have little Thieves Guild
Oh yeah, it's got like the little
different
Thieves Guild
symbols?
mark on it. Yeah, little symbols. Like this is a
Yeah,
fence, this
yeah.
is a safe place to hide goods, this is where I'm gonna stash like diamonds or something.
Yeah, it would be like this house is safe, this house has already been fucking stolen from, or this house is protected, and his is the protected one. He did the protected one. Damn it, it's not letting me fucking share it. What the fuck?
Yeah, what you share the Thieves Guild secrets, man.
Yeah. Fucking weird.
God, I can't wait till next week. Finally going back to a regular schedule. I've been covering a bunch of fucking shifts. Because the other lady got fired for the overnights. I've been covering like all these extra work shifts. Liking the extra money, not liking the extra hours.
Right. Okay, it finally went through. So you see the old one was the Dragonborn or the dragon language. And then right next to that, by his wrist, he got the protected
Yeah, nice.
symbol from
That actually looks pretty nice.
from the Thieves Guild. Yeah, it's a pretty cool little symbol too. Yeah.
Like even if you don't know what it is, it looks nice. That's kind of both of those look nice.
Definitely, it's like a couple of good conversation starters.
Oh yeah. Oh, lost one of our clients to meth. That's always sad. Homie went out and started doing meth again, and so they got to throw him out because he got busted for meth a little while ago, a month or two ago. They let him go to like a treatment facility specifically for like hey, you're doing meth again. You can't keep doing meth. We got to stop you, buddy.
Right. Jesus, dude.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like an intense like 2-month program for sobriety, and they
Wow.
did that, and he came back and he started doing it again, and it's like, all right, man, it sucks, but you're out.
Mm. Yeah, that is unfortunate. Do they let them in later? Like if they get like they go through another program, or they just?
Oh yeah, so usually if they're gone for like 18 months or something, usually they can come back again after like 18 months or 2 years or something. We just got a guy back actually that got kicked out or left prior to this, and he was like talking to them, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I used to live here. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. I'm glad I'm back. I wish I hadn't fucked it up in the first place."
Mm. That's nice.
Cause like
Yeah.
the food alone is better where we work because the staff cooks like good meals every night, and for lunch and for
Yeah.
breakfast. And so they're like, yeah, just the food in and of itself is like fucking great comparatively.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like it used to bug me at the sober living that I went to. Like if you relapse at the sober living, you're just done. Like for the longest time.
That's a little extreme. We usually have like
Yeah.
like you can relapse a couple of times before you have to go. Like the guy with the meth thing, he relapsed I think prior to the other time. Like he'd done it a couple times before they were finally like out. Like it was like one time, and then they put him in the thing, and then it was like one time they talked to him about it, and we're like, hey, look, what's going on? Can we give you any kind of support at all for this? You know, for this addiction issue that's going on here. And he's like, no, I just won't do it anymore. I'm good. And then of course goes and does it again.
Right.
And then what do you call it? Then they put him in the facility for like the fast rehab, and then they kicked him out after the third one. And I think with the 30-day notice, like it's rescindable. So potentially, if he doesn't do any more drugs between now and the 30-day notice, and he has a marked improvement in his behavior and his like stuff, he could potentially be fine and like allowed to stay.
Mm. Yeah. I'm glad. Like I said, the sober living I was at, and they finally did that. Okay, you got to leave 3 days. And
well, I'm sure it's like anything else. I know for one of the things that helped me when I was quitting cigarettes was for the first couple times I tried and failed, I kind of felt like shit about it. Because like, I should be able to just not smoke cigarettes. It's not that big of a fucking deal. And then I found out like the average person like takes like 6 times to quit smoking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, right. Okay, yeah. And then like I think the third or the fourth time I tried, I was able to quit. But it was like, you know, knowing that like, yeah, like sometimes you relapse. Like it's not easy to just go fucking cold turkey. You know, like it's just not.
Yeah. Even if you start out with a sincere desire to fucking quit, dude, it's not easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Cigarettes are tough, man. Cigarettes is the toughest thing, dude. Way more than opiates or weed or any of that shit. Cigarettes is the toughest one to kick, man.
Yeah, six fucking days, 6 fucking tries on average for people to quit.
Yeah, I'm not surprised in the least, man. It's a fucking.
I have to say, for me,
yeah, I guess it's not as disastrous either. I guess. You know what I mean? Like the other shit.
And they're everywhere too. So like, if you're doing like drugs that are illegal for you to do, like you're doing pills or whatever, like there's a lot of effort involved in getting that drug.
Yeah.
You know, or if it's meth, or if it's a weed where it's somewhere that it's illegal to do weed, Like you're going to a drug dealer, you're going to like a doctor and making shit up. You're basically, you know, you're doing a lot of work to get that
Takes a lot of
substance.
steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple steps.
It's
It's not
not
just going to a
it's not walking
fucking
down to the corner store.
convenience
Cigarettes, you
store.
walk into any gas station and you're fucking
Yeah,
good.
any gas station, convenience store, whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, like any
yeah,
gas station. It's like when I
yeah.
stopped doing
Alcohol too.
caffeine. Like there's caffeine everywhere. Like in like everything. So like I don't drink Coke because it has caffeine in it. Even though I would like to have a Coke. I mean I'm there's like caffeine free Coke, but like there's a lot of sodas that have caffeine that like they don't have a caffeine free version that I can find usually. If I drank soda anymore, but I don't really drink soda anymore.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. So that shit, like smoking, alcohol, fucking everywhere too. Or I assume it is. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
some
alcohol
places,
is super easy to
grocery
get.
stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of there's states where like grocery stores are not allowed to sell alcohol. I don't know if that's the way it's not like that in California, is it? You can buy they sell
No,
alcohol
you
at
can get
grocery stores.
anything you want at the store.
Yeah, I thought so. But yeah, there's states where you cannot do that. They don't sell alcohol at like grocery stores and like convenience stores and gas stations and shit. Like it's got
Yeah,
to be
but
a
then on
liquor
the other hand,
store.
there's also states with drive-through bars where you fucking
Yeah,
pick up
dude,
drive-through liquor stores and
dude,
like,
dude. We have them here. Yeah, we have a couple here in town, dude.
eh,
Yeah, yeah. That's fucking funny. I mean, it's
yeah, oh
fucked up,
yeah. Have you
but
ever
it is
used
kind of
one?
funny. Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
It seems like it'd be really convenient if like you were like on the way to some like barbecue and you were like, oh, I better bring some fucking, you know, some beer,
Yeah.
like some fucking
Beer or
wine
something.
to a
Yeah.
dinner or something. You know, get
Yeah.
in the fucking liquor store drive-through line and just pick it up, baby. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, for me, the cigarettes kicking them was the problem I had was the replacement therapy. The patches
Oh,
gave me
gotcha.
like welts on my skin, and like the doctor was like, "Oh, just spread some fucking hydrochloric. What is that? The hydrochloric cream, the anti allergy one that starts with an H.
Uh, fuck. I'm not sure what it is, but
Hydrocortisone. Just spread some
oh, okay. Yeah.
hydrocortisone
I
on it, and
gotcha.
just don't put the patch in the same place every day. I'm like, it fucking burns and hurts wherever I put it
Right.
for the day. Putting it in a different
Yeah.
place just means I now
Yeah.
have one place that hurts and burns a little bit less because it's recovering, and now I have a new place that burns and hurts just as bad. So that one was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was like, nah,
I
I'm
guess
not doing
everyone
that.
was thinking like you were burning. Like
Yeah, it was
really
like a big
fucking
red
hurt.
welt under whatever I put the thing. And they were like, oh yeah, that's not a big deal. I'm like, yeah, it is to me, asshole.
Right.
Fucking, what was the second one was I tried like the gums and stuff. And like the big
Yeah.
lozenges. And it was really hard to get all of the nicotine. So you end up craving a lot more often, and it's like it's not really doing anything. But when I started using the mini lozenges, those only took like 5 or 10 minutes to be done with. And it was,
Oh, gotcha.
you knew you had all the nicotine when you ate the whole lozenge and it was gone. So that was the only thing that really made the difference for me. It was like getting off of the habit of smoking. And then I realized after like the first step down that it was just going to be the same every time I stepped down. So it was like, since I'd already broken the habit of actually just like having the cigarette in my hand and putting it in my mouth and like that habit part.
Right.
Since I'd already fixed that part of it, I just went cold turkey at that point instead of stepping down. There was like 4 or 5 steps down you were supposed to do, and I was just like, I did one. Like,
Yeah.
I was
I'm
like,
"Ah,
get
that's
off the
enough."
cigarettes. All right, that was pretty miserable. I'm on these things now. Step it down. Oh, that was just as miserable as getting off of the cigarettes. Why don't I just not do these anymore at all and just fucking just suffer for like 4 weeks? I'll be fine. And that's what it was for me.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, it's tough. Anytime I would make it at least a full day, I was usually good. Once I'd made a full day, like full 24 hours without smoking,
Yeah.
I was usually okay. Although, yeah, the Chantix or Renicycline, whatever the generic is they have for it now, that shit's fucking amazing, dude. It is crazy how well that shit works to kill the urge to smoke.
Yeah, apparently it was like an antidepressant, and they were like, people were taking it and just spontaneously quitting for no reason. Like, they didn't even intend to quit. They just were like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not depressed anymore, and I also just don't really feel the urge to smoke anymore.
Yeah.
And they were like,
Yeah. It's fucking
oh, this
nuts,
is
man.
pretty cool. And then it turns out that's just like a fucking major weird side effect of that particular medication. I didn't
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
that because they
Yeah.
were
I
talking
noticed
about
like
suicidality, and I'm like,
um,
I can fucking quit smoking on my own. It's no big deal. And I now that I've quit, I'm good. I'm never gonna go back. So
right. Although even the suicidality one, it's like if that happens to you, I don't know, stop taking it. Like I
yeah,
always, I never understood like you, like I don't know, I've never experienced it, so maybe it's not the way I'm imagining it in my head. But I always
I have
figured
a lot
like
of
I would
anxiety, so
recognize
my
why.
anxiety was making me think that it was just gonna like force me to kill myself instead of just feeling suicidal. And so, like, obviously, I'm not an impulsive person, so I would never have actually done it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
And
like,
I
I'm
would have just
wondering if
stopped
like,
taking it, and that
wouldn't
makes
you just
perfect
stop doing
sense.
it?
Yeah, yeah, just stop doing it. No,
Yeah,
that's totally like the right
but
answer.
maybe it's not. Maybe it's not though. I don't know. Yeah, not the way anything works in my experience, but people are
It
different.
depends on your level of impulsivity, or the level of whoever's taking its impulsivity. So, like, if you tend to
Yeah,
make
maybe it's just
irrational,
people
impulsive decisions and just do like big major things, like randomly,
that it might be an
yeah, that
issue,
might be a
right?
real problem for you. But if you're a normal person, like, you're
Yeah,
gonna be
you're
like,
probably
why
just
do
gonna
I
stop
feel like I
taking it.
want to die? Oh shit, I should stop taking this medication. You know, like that's the vast majority of
Mm,
people. There's
yeah.
gonna be like that one in
Although
a
I do
hundred who's
remember,
like, I decided to invest all my money in the fucking into chickens today, and then spend all their money buying chickens and setting up a chicken coop in their backyard. You know, like that kind of
oh
guy. Like
fuck,
that kind of guy
yeah,
might be like,
right,
I feel like I should kill myself. Bang, you know, and then they're done. And
yeah.
you're like,
I'm
oh
not gonna.
well.
Yeah, I must do whatever I am feeling at every single moment of my life.
Yeah, like they don't ever like take a second to rationalize or think. You know, like his thinking is
Although I do
just too
remember
much work.
mentioning that to people like after I quit, because they'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know. I've heard it's like I don't know, 11% of people end up having suicidal thoughts," and I'm like, "Look, do you want to quit smoking or not? If you're dead, you're not smoking.
Yeah,
How dedicated are you to quitting?"
fair enough.
Bit of a sick joke, I suppose. A little dark,
But it's not
and
wrong.
I assume it was. Yeah, I assume that everyone knew I was joking. They seemed to take it in good spirit.
I mean, yeah, you're joking, obviously, but at the same time, like you're right. You're not wrong.
You definitely won't be smoking.
Yeah.
You gotta want it. Yeah, but no, it was crazy. Yeah, because after like about a week and a half, as soon as I would take the Chantix or whatever, like roughly every 12 hours, as regular as possible. So within 10 to 14 hours, like that's usually the kind of range I had to keep it in. As long as I took it within that, it was basically after about a week, like 7 to 10 days. I would just like not fucking feel like smoking like at all. It was insane, dude. The difference that it made. Because yeah, I remember like anytime I'd be like, and I did cigarettes, I'm like, I gotta get a pack. I gotta get a pack before work or whatever. And I remember I woke up one day and I didn't have cigarettes, and I was just like, and that was it. Like, I just
Damn.
didn't feel like smoking, dude. It's fucking crazy
You
how
gotta wonder if
effective
on a
that shit is.
subconscious level you were like out of cigarettes because you were like also just kind of like, do I really need them anymore? I don't know. I'm good. You know, like.
Mm. Yeah, no, it definitely, dude, because the craving, if I just try to quit cold turkey, that craving to smoke was so fucking strong, man. So
Oh
to have
yeah,
that
and
just
like
disappear like that is fucking nuts.
every once in a while, I'll get the fucking urge to smoke.
Mm. Yeah, it definitely would creep up. Obviously, it crept up again. I fucking started smoking again, but yeah,
No, I mean, just like every once in a while out of the
once that
blue. I
phase
mean,
is
maybe
over.
like once in like 6 months or a year, I'll just
Mm,
suddenly feel like, oh, I could use a cigar or something.
mm,
Or, oh boy, a
right,
cigarette would
right.
be really nice right now. It's
Mm.
pretty, and it lasts for like half a second before I'm like, Jesus fucking. Like, hell no, am I going to be smoking any cigarettes? Yeah,
Mm,
out your mind.
mm. Yeah, and it's crazy how quickly you recognize how bad cigarette smoke smells. Like it's
Oh,
so
yeah, it goes back to being really
unassuming.
fucking bad.
Yeah, after like a couple weeks, basically,
I
you're like, oh wow,
still
food tastes
really
better, and
like pipe tobacco smoke.
yeah, that is a
Or
tough
a
one when it's
cigar
not so
smoke, if
sweet
it's like a
smelling.
really good quality cigar, or really good quality like pipe tobacco,
Yeah,
the smoke from that
yeah,
smells so good.
dude.
And I like the way
I
tobacco
remember.
smells itself. Like if I could just smell somebody's cigarettes. There was a guy I worked with who used to do that when I still smoked. He would come over every once in a while, like not like once in like a month or something. Because I worked there for a year and he only came by like 3 or 4 times. And he'd be like, can I just smell your cigarettes real quick? And I was like, yeah, go for it. And he'd just be like, oh yeah, thanks, I'm good. I quit smoking 10 years ago,
Oh
but I just
fuck,
gotta get that smell once in a
that
while.
aroma. I did smoke pipe tobacco for a while, but my like the kids, like my ex's kids, my kid would like want to be hanging out with me outside because they like the smell of it that much.
Oh no.
I'm like, all right, this is not a good thing. This is a bad idea. Oh
Yeah,
fuck.
now I have like
Mm.
sandalwood incense that I burn on occasion. But I have like a very small room, so like filling it with incense doesn't
Yeah, it
take
doesn't
like
take
very
much.
much of the piece of incense, so you gotta like put it out pretty quick. You like burn it for like 20 seconds and like put it out, and you get a nice little
It
sandalwood
just fills up
aroma.
the room. What's happening, baby? Oh,
Oh, let's see.
there's some nasty. There's some foul smelling incense that I just don't understand. Most of
Oh
it's
yeah,
fucking great. Again,
there's some of them
sandalwood's
that
a
are
great
awful.
smell. Yeah, like cedar, sandalwood, those are fucking great.
Patchouli is
But
pretty
yeah, there's some
awful.
that just smell gross. Yes, that's the one I was thinking of. That's the main one I was thinking of. Who the fuck
Patchouli is
likes the
so
patchouli
awful, and it's
stench?
really, really nasty when you meet somebody who wears patchouli like perfume or cologne
Oh
as
my
like
god.
a fucking cover up for the fact that they're not bathing on a regular basis.
Fucking
That's when it's
hippies, dude.
really fucking unpleasant.
Uh, yeah, that's one I never understood. Also, you know what? There's sage. It's weird because it doesn't really smell unpleasant, but there's something unpleasant about the smell to me. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's not
Uh,
something I describe as bad, but there's something about it I don't like.
I like the smell of sage in very faint amounts.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's overpowering if there's
It's
too
very
much.
strong. So like
Yeah, it's very
my
potent.
aunt thought she
Yeah.
was is under the delusion that she's a Native American shaman, despite not being Native American. Um, but she would
Uh,
do the fucking like sage smudge stick shit and like fucking cleanse
mm,
houses and stuff. And
yeah.
like she came over and did like a ritual where my dad rode my grandmother across the living room on a footstool. And
Mhm.
because she
Mhm.
needed to take her to the land of the dead so she could contact her ex-husband who had passed away
Okay.
and make her goodbyes and get her forgiveness or whatever. But she did a lot
Sure.
of smudge sticking around the area before then, and it was just
Ugh.
god awful because it was so strong.
Yeah.
And I
All right.
remember
Yeah, that's
thinking,
got to
if
be
you
what
were
it
to
is.
take one leaf of sage and burn it in the middle of the house and just let it drift slowly through the whole house, it would probably not be bad at all. It'd probably be very pleasant. very
Yeah,
like
that makes sense.
mild
Yeah,
scent
it's
around
just
the
too
whole
potent.
place. But man, just
Right.
pouring off of that one big stick was so gross
Yeah,
smelling.
just having a bunch of like sage smoke coming off of a fucking yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's because I
It's
never
like
really thought
sandalwood though. Sandalwood's like that
of
too though. Like if you get
oh
too
right.
much sandalwood, it just starts to be cloying and unpleasant. But if you
Mhm.
burn a little bit and just let it drift around so it's not too like overpowering, it's nice. It's quite delightful.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I have, I've
Then it
always
would
had
get cedar.
sandalwood colognes.
Mm,
Like all my colognes have always been
nice.
sandalwood. Like whenever I'm using them, because they're just a little bit goes a long way.
I like a good cedar box. Not like
Oh
necessarily
yeah,
incense, but like a cedar box smells so good.
oh yeah.
And just it just stays that way.
Keeps the
Isn't
moths
that one of
out.
the ones like no bugs eat it? Yeah, something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cedarwood is
yeah.
like
Well,
bugs don't eat it, and I think it's also fairly water repellent.
mm, yeah.
So
It smells terrific.
yeah, it smells really good.
Smells terrific. Mm,
Cedar I can
that
handle in much
smells good.
stronger doses though, without really like not liking it. I'm good.
Right. Yeah.
Like if you're
Indeed.
in a cedarwood cabin, hell yeah, dude.
That one's healthy at all doses. That's a sweet smell at all doses.
Yeah. Yeah, sandalwood and sage are, in my opinion, both those things where it's like you just want a little bit. A little bit goes a long way.
Mm. Yeah, less is more kind of thing.
Uh,
Very potent and very small quantities needed before
yep.
it gets, very unpleasant. Yeah, I guess I should have realized that. I was just always wondering, like, it doesn't really smell bad, but I don't. Like, it's unpleasant for some reason. So, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, just a little sage probably smells fine. Too much, very quickly becomes too much.
Oh yeah.
Indeed. I should watching
I
a
like the
show.
video of the cops going around the neighborhood and talking to everybody and finding the pervert that was flashing all the little kids and jacking off while he was watching them.
Oh,
And I'm
God.
like, how come they don't put that shit on the news? Like, that's what cops are
Mm,
doing more often than not. Like, that's the kind of weird, creepy shit they're dealing with on a regular basis. Way more
yeah,
often than they
yeah,
are, like, shooting minorities that try to stab them with knives. Because apparently they're supposed to
mm,
just let people stab them, I guess.
yeah,
According to a lot of the
yeah.
retards out there on the
Or
left, it's like, oh
let them
yeah.
stab other people. Yeah, let them stab other people too. Like you remember that case where that fucking there's some crazy fat
Oh
black
yeah,
bitch
she was in the
was about to
process of
stab
trying to
another
stab
black bitch.
somebody to death, and it was like,
Yeah, and they were like fucking people were outraged that the cops shot her instead of just I guess allowing her to stab the other girl to death. Like I was like, you guys are fucking insane, dude. What
yeah,
did Yeah, they would rather hear the story of a cop doing nothing and watching the person get stabbed to death. You know what I mean? I don't know if they just don't think that through or what. Or really would rather that happen. I don't understand the mindset of being mad about that. Bitch with a giant knife was again a large black woman. I'm pretty sure the woman she was going to stab was black or some other minority, not white. Um,
oh, I remember everybody being mad because it was a little white girl, and then the black girl was trying to stab her in front of her fucking house, and the cop just went up
yeah,
and just
it
shot the
might be
black girl
different.
like right in the fucking face or something. Which is exactly
Yeah,
what they
definitely.
should do. Like at that point, there's like, yeah, they're in the
Yeah,
process of stabbing. Like they're literally bringing the knife down and in the process of stabbing. And
yeah,
they were like, the
yeah,
cops were like wrong, and it's like, why? Because you're allowed to stab white girls.
yeah. Are we supposed to be like, oh no, that's like stab the person?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they fucking think or what the. No, she was probably going to stop. I'm sure. The murderous rage on her face was probably going to dissipate
Oh, you hear this
like when
bullshit
the
about
blade got a
mutual
half inch
combat
away.
and like little knife fights, like they're no big deal. It's like no people die, dude.
Yeah, those things are deadly.
Yeah, it's
What
like
the
that's
fuck?
why I want a gun. I don't want to have to fucking learn how to knife fight because that's not a thing you should be allowed to do at all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You should definitely be allowed to shoot somebody that's trying to stab you. That baby poop.
Let's see here. Oh, the Houston serial killer river. You see that thing?
Yeah. What was it? What was it?
So
I don't
Houston
think
has
so.
always had a problem with their waterways, like their bayous and their like fucking little concrete water banks. They like put concrete on the banks of like the little areas where water builds up. And there were like 6 people
Right.
died over the course of 6 days in the water there. And the people were talking about it being a serial killer, but it doesn't make any sense because it's like none of the people fit a profile. Like
There's like
serial
no
killers tend
injuries.
to kill like a type.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah,
like brown haired women or like blonde haired like kids or something. It's not like
right,
a
right.
what do you call it? It's never like a
It's not just random.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
it's not
just
just
random.
random. Yeah.
And these were all like random people. They all looked like totally different, like men and women, like not even like all men or all women.
Yeah.
It's just like men and women. So people are like, it's a serial killer. It's a serial killer. And the government's like, it's not a serial killer. People just bury hobos this way. And I was just like,
Yeah.
doesn't it, this entire discussion of whether or not there's a serial killer become kind of academic and irrelevant? Like the issue is that 6 people died in 6 days, and it's involving these waterways. So
Yeah, it
why
definitely should be
not?
looked into
Yeah,
whether
why
it's a serial
not
killer or
increase
not.
the supervision on these walkways and see if you can figure out what's going on. Is it an accident? Is it people dumping dead bodies of their friends in the river? You know, because they just decide that that's arbitrarily what hobos get to do. They should dump bodies in the river whenever they want to.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, yeah, fuck it. We don't have to do any alert the authorities. Just dump them in the river. Say a prayer if you want or whatever. But no need to involve the authorities.
I kind of understand if it's like one of those things where, you know, the authorities show up and then they start being like, what kind of drugs were you doing? Where's your drugs?
Yeah, that's start hassling them. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna give me your drugs, buddy. You know, like that kind of shit. Come in and start trying to arrest them and shit because their buddy's dead. Instead of just being like, "I'm really sorry, your friend passed away. We'll take care of their body and dispose of it in a respectful fashion." You know, like it's gonna get burned and thrown away, but like they'll treat it with somewhat dignity. You know, compared to like they're not just gonna throw it out in the back on a trash heap or something and let it rot out behind the fucking mortuary. But like
Or they
they
can
need
have
to
it
make it
together
so
for
there's like
the.
a hotline for the hobos to call, like 1-800 dead body or something, and like they just call this hotline whenever they need to, and they can send someone
Yeah,
out
report
to
the
do
death.
like
Yeah, the body.
whatever investigation is necessary to see whether or not foul play was involved first, and then and then take
Yeah.
care of disposing the body.
Yeah, and they can always donate the bodies to like what my dad signed up. My mom has to hasn't died yet, but there's places that will take the body and try to, and then when they're done with it, they like cremate it, get the ashes back if you want. And like I don't see why they wouldn't do that. Places that are willing to take those to do whatever the fuck they do with them, you might as well let them have them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, makes
Because a
sense. I
lot
mean,
of those places, it's like,
if it's gonna benefit some
yeah,
med student or some like doctor or something or some other patient somewhere, sure.
yeah. Because again, a lot of those places, they're like, um, the body has to be in good condition. Like, whatever. But the one my dad did, it was like no matter what condition the body's in, they'll take it. So if those companies exist, yeah, yeah, give the hobos a number to call, or whatever, someplace where they can drop off a note or something
Yeah.
anonymously and turn them in, and then
Agreed.
let those companies have them.
Let's see.
That
What
way they
else
don't
is
have to
there?
keep throwing them in the fucking river because they're
Yeah.
worried about authorities fucking with them.
I feel bad for the hobos, but it's like obviously they need more supervision going on to find out what's going on and 6 people in 6 days is a lot
Yeah,
of people. So
yeah.
it's
Even
one of
though
those things
it's
where it
like
was
a
like
city the size of Houston, it's still
I'd be
that's a
pretty
lot.
pissed at my elected official if they were so blasé about it. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. Just don't look at it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, nah, we need
Coincidence.
to figure out what's going on because bodies need to stop being dumped in the river and people need to stop
Yeah.
fucking dying. Like,
No matter what
even if
the
they're
reason is,
rip blind drunk walking down the street, they shouldn't like trip and fall into the river and drown. Like there should be some
yeah, it
sort
should
of
not be
railing
that
system
easy.
or something. It's you're not asking for a lot.
Yeah, especially if there's like bars in the area. Fucking a, because that definitely
Yeah,
happens.
there's a lot of bars.
Yeah, it's near any kind of body of water. There needs to be a lot of restrictions. If it's anywhere near bars, any kind of bars. I remember being in downtown Cleveland, and yeah, there's literally bars that have like the Cleveland River. And I'm like, yeah, that's the backside, but there's also like spaces in between. The river's not like it's not that difficult to access. It's not easy, but a drunk guy could easily end up there. Like he goes to take a piss and ends up at a bar or something.
Yeah. Well, and if like the banks are too steep, like they made the concrete banks way too steep, then maybe they need to fix that. With rails or with
Uh,
like bumps or something, so that it's you're
yeah,
not
some kind
falling
of
as far
handhold
as
thing.
like then getting as injured.
Indeed. Either way, something's got to be done. Not inventing a fake serial killer to fucking not have to do anything, I guess. And just inventing. Oh shit! Did I fall off?
Let's
Oh, I'm
see.
still there.
Sorry, yeah, I guess a little drowsy on Thursday because I worked Wednesday.
Oh,
So
no,
yeah, I'm a little drowsier than usual. I'm looking at this. See.
yeah. I mean, we can call it, dude, if you want to.
No, I'm trying to look at some of the other stuff about what's going on. See if there was some funny things here, because there was a lot. Oh god, the fucking wrestling match between the teenage girl and the guy and stuff. It was like, oh my, you gotta be kidding me. Like men and women should not wrestle together unless they want to fuck. Oh, did you see my perfect
Right.
avocado?
No, I don't think I'm watching anything.
I put up pictures, but like I cut an avocado in half and looked at it and I was like, Jesus, that's the most perfectly cut in half avocado I think I've ever made. And so I
Nice.
broke out a scale and I weighed it, and each half weighs exactly 69, or weighed exactly 69 grams. So it's not only perfectly cut in
69.
half, but it was 69, and it was very funny.
That is wonderful. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that was one of those things I fucking want to see. Whenever Congress is asking people questions, they need a new person there. Like a new person
Mhm.
there. And that person will have one job, and it will be an apolitical job. It won't matter what your politics are. This is irrelevant. You can do this job without being a Democrat or Republican. Whenever a direct question is asked of the person that Congress has called forth to talk to them, and the person refuses to answer the question in any way, shape, or form reasonably, or actually just refuses to answer it flat out, this person's job will just be to slap the shit out of that motherfucker.
And maybe smack him upside the head.
Just fucking
Right, next one's
slap him
across
as
the face.
hard as they can across the face, upside the head, whatever.
Yeah, you gotta work up to it. Like the first time, like slight slap to the back of the head, or maybe a nudge. I think nudge is first
I think
offense.
the first time, full on, straight across the mouth, hard.
No
Just
warning
establish
shots.
where it's going.
Okay.
Establish where it's going immediately. You're going to answer the questions you've been asked by Congress, or you're going to get slapped in the mouth hard. Like if they're bleeding a little bit, I'm okay with it.
I feel like you should give them at least one warning shot, and they have to answer the question they answer, and then
Fair
you can go to that. But I'm okay with it just going right to it, because that's probably what the person would do anyway, because they're fucking determined not to answer a question.
Absolutely. I just want to see that, because I was watching this lady get questioned by Congress, and she's just like refusing to answer the question, and it's just like, it's a yes or no question. You know, it's a very simple yes or no question. Is this is this true, yes or no? You know, and it's like, all right, well,
and they can just because each person has a limited. Each congressperson has like a limited amount of two, right? Like when they're asking, so they can just outweigh them by fucking doing a filibuster thing. Like, oh, sorry, your time's up. No, even though they didn't answer the fucking question. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that should be something that both sides should agree on. You're not answering the fucking question. We're not counting the time against them until you actually answer the question.
Absolutely.
So you're not just stalling and waiting them out.
Absolutely.
If it's a yes or no, they should fucking them immediately. You know what I mean? As far as a congressperson, as soon as they don't say yes or no, just fucking like yes or no, yes or no. And then they just keep fucking interrupting them every time they start saying anything other than yes or no.
100% down with that. 100% down with that.
I wonder if there are rules about that. Like, are you not supposed to interrupt somebody when they're answering? If they're not answering the question?
You know, I'm sure you're not supposed to.
Yeah, I mean, beyond decorum against it. Not just like a, you know what I mean?
Like,
that's frowned upon.
Just like, well, that's not very polite. You know, come on now.
Yeah. I'm wondering how that works exactly. Not enough to look it up or anything, but I'm a little curious. Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. I've been eating a lot of MREs lately.
What the hell? Why is it? I'm getting the poo symbol for the picture of my son's tattoo.
Huh, well, I saw it. I saw it just fine, so.
All right, yeah, when I click on it, but you know how it does that weird thing where it cuts it up with the little poo emoji thingy?
Oh, I'm not getting that at all.
Yeah, that's great. You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like your signal is shit, you can't see this.
Yeah, it's not even that, though. I feel like they... Huh. All right. That's odd. Because everything else is fine. Yeah, I'm using the mobile, so it's not like I'm using my shitty fucking Wi-Fi. All right, well, whatever. It don't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. All sorts of weird connection issues.
Oh, shit. What was the rival's kid dead? Or the kid's dead? What was that all about?
So he got a bunch of text leaks of him saying, like, I wish my fucking opponents would die. I hope the fucking, my opponent's wife would have to watch her kids die in her arms. And then So to change her
Jesus.
opinion on fucking gun control or something.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty evil. You know, isn't that a direct threat, I guess? But Jesus Christ, that's fucking evil.
Oh yeah, and all of his apologies are basically, "I'm sorry I got caught."
Right. I'm sorry somebody leaked my text. Well, shut up.
Yeah,
Okay. Quit being so dramatic, dog.
he's trying to make it sound like somebody else said it. Essentially,
Calm
like,
down. Wait.
"Oh, you know, when that
Yeah,
guy
be like
said
that.
those things, that was pretty
Be like
awful." And it's like, you are that guy, like asshole.
Right.
Like fucking stop. You are that guy. Apologize. Like, just be like, "I'm sorry, I was wrong." And he won't even do
Right.
that. It's
Yeah.
kind of fucking obnoxious.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking horrible. Be like that.
Hmm. I gotta
Come on. Come on, little.
text the Munchkin.
There. Come on. This fucking dog every time goes to the trash can. Just to fucking annoy me, it seems like. Or like somehow I'm not giving him enough attention between the walking him from the 20 feet from my room to the side door here. Like, here, you got to tell me. You got to tell me to not do this. You got to pay attention to me. It's been
Nice.
3 seconds. It's been 3 seconds, Gramps. Please pay attention to me. Yeah, that was another part of the reason. It took me a few minutes after I was finishing up my game or whatever. That's why I was late today. And then I had to chase him around for almost 5 fucking minutes to do what was going in my room. And like, you want to be mad at him, but you know he's just doing it to be playful. Like, he's not being an ass. I mean, he is, but he's doing it in a playful way, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's part of the pleasant part of having pets. The fun part.
Yeah, yeah. Because I guess there are animals that are being fuck you and being assholes. But for him, he's just smiling and wagging his tail. It's a fun, right? You're enjoying this, Gramps?
Oh man.
Fucking dog. Yeah, like my younger brother ended up kicked him out or whatever, and he walks around the back. He does exercises. He walks around the backyard a bunch of times, and every single time, Luke, get out of there! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He gets fucking plant. Luke, get out of there! Fucking dog. Oh shit! Caved in the fence. Well, I mean, it's just wires, but still. Leave it, Luke. I'm gonna put the leash on you. Want me to put the leash? Stay out of there. Leave it. But anyways, yeah, every single time he walks side of the fence, my dog kept fucking barking at him. Like 30 times already. Like, you know what I mean? Over the however many days. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you really gonna just keep doing this? Like, I thought he'd get tired of it and recognize that it's just a regular thing. That's just a regular thing that happens now. But yeah, every single time he came to this part of the fence, he's fucking barking at him like crazy. So yeah, I literally had to fucking put the leash and harness on him. Be like, no, I'm serious. Stop fucking doing this.
For us, we had a dachshund, and the thing that was most annoying that the dachshund would do is, if you walked out of the house and walked back in the house, it would start barking.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And that was probably
Anybody
the most
coming back
irritating
in?
thing. Just like, no, retard, I was just here. What the fuck are you doing? You know, like.
Right. Yeah, nobody is surprised that I'm back in the house.
Yeah. I walked out to pick up a package off of the fucking porch.
Mm-hmm.
And then walked back in the house. Like, I didn't even close the doors.
The ball or the pistol?
And
Yeah,
now
no,
you're
this one
fucking
just,
barking again. It's like, you saw me the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, no, for Goldens, it's pretty much like whether you've been gone for like 5 minutes or 5 years, it's pretty much the same amount of excitement level when they see you again.
oh yeah, and like, my God, I thought you died. You're like, I
Okay,
walked
got your
across
friendly
the
back.
street and talked to the neighbor for 10 minutes.
I thought you were never coming home. I thought I'd never see you again. Yeah, 5 minutes, 5 years, 5 decades, whatever it is. I guess it wouldn't be decades for dog life, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
ah, damn it. Now I thought of my fucking grandpuppy's mortality. It's gonna fucking be depressing for until I get distracted by something else.
Oh, so I've been eating a lot of MREs lately. That's been interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I found a
Like new ones you
few.
bought, or like ones that are gonna expire?
I
You're just
bought.
trying them.
I found a good price on Amazon for some ones that are current year, and so I bought
Nice.
2 boxes, and I'm eating one box just to see all the different menus, what they taste like. And they're all pretty much like
Nice.
school cafeteria food. They're not terrible. They're not great.
Well, yeah. Not great, not bad.
Yeah, they're okay.
Definitely edible.
There's a little bit. They're a little bit spicy sometimes. Like I'm not a like I
Mm.
not too spicy for me, but like spicy with no flavor, which is just kind of like meh. Not a big fan.
Oh, I don't know. It
Because
seems
I
they
like
use a lot of
spicy when
salt,
there's
right?
flavor. Oh yeah, yeah. And the funny thing is, each
Yeah,
one
they're
of them
always
comes with a
salty.
small packet of salt.
Yeah,
And it's like you're
okay.
joking, right? Like there's no fucking way I'm gonna put this
Mhm.
salt in my food.
Yeah. Those are for the Native Americans, dude. They will add salt to anything, no matter how much salt it already has.
Oh yeah. Well, Korea also
Well,
apparently.
at least the
South
ones around
Korea
here. I
uses
should,
a
yeah.
fuck ton of salt. South Koreans. They use the
Oh,
most salt out of
gotcha.
any country in the world.
Hmm. I
So
just
they're
remember when I worked at the Mexican food place here, anytime any of the natives from the reservations here, they would always ask for salt, always ask for packets of salt, and it was
oh
already
yeah.
very well salted, and they would always still want to add salt to it.
Well, the thing is, like, there's that myth that was created that salt is sort of like bad for you. That like it gives you heart
Right, right.
disease if you eat any amount of salt. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah,
if you eat
yeah.
like a ridiculous amount of salt, it can be bad for you. But it's a lot of salt that you have to eat before it becomes an issue.
Yeah, no, I remember hearing that like as a very, for whatever reason, that stuck into my head, and like
Yeah.
I've literally never, or rarely, I should say, rarely used salt. Like I always just used a lot of pepper. But yeah, literally, I heard that as a very young kid, and it fucking kept me from ever, not ever, but made me just rarely use salt my entire life.
Yeah, I was
Oh, in
always
fact,
told from being a kid, same
I
thing.
got,
I was always told that when I was a kid. Now
uh,
I add more salt usually than most of the people in my family. We're not allowed to cook stuff and have it be like normally seasoned. It has to be like extra like light salt. My mom
hmm,
seriously worries about it all the time. She won't eat anything
that's
with like
good.
she'll barely put
Hmm.
salt on anything.
Yeah,
I put a
yeah, and I
lot of
guess that's
black
kind of the
pepper
way
on
to
stuff
go.
because I just like black pepper. Really kicks the flavor of stuff up a lot. But
Yes,
I add a lot
yeah,
of
that's
salt.
my
I
favorite.
add a fair amount of salt to stuff. I don't try to like. I don't use it like in excess. Like I'm not adding salt to any of my amaries. Like that's never even
Yeah,
occurred to
yeah,
me.
that's fucking nice. All right. Oh, I got my I got my lab, the place where I go to get my Suboxone medication. They'll order us to have labs done like once a year.
Yeah.
And then basically, I did it back in February, and they just got around to telling me about it. And
Wow.
apparently, the salt thing reminded me of that because apparently it's the one thing I'm actually very low. My sodium levels were really, really low.
Oh, so they were like, you need more
Um,
salt, and you're like, whoa.
uh, yeah, well, everything else was like off the fucking charts. Like my glucose was over 200 because she's like, "Are you diabetic?" And I'm like, "Not that I know of." It wouldn't be surprising, I guess. I'm like, my diet's fucking horrible, so it wouldn't be surprising, but not that I know of.
You're like
Then she
working
said
on it. Give me
I was
time.
anemic. Yeah, whatever folic acid is. Apparently, she recommended I take folic acid because I was really low on whatever that is. She said I was
Uh,
anemic. Yeah, anemic. Although she didn't do the cholesterol, which I can't imagine is it was 10 years ago it was crazy high, and I didn't really do anything about it, so I can't imagine that's still good. But maybe they don't test it. That's yeah, they must just not test it.
Yeah.
Because I remember my triglycerides in particular were like 9 times higher than they're supposed to be. Like it's an insane amount higher.
Well, you know
Again,
that the thing
not
you really want to
too
quit doing a lot for all of this is sugar.
much.
And
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm on a high horse where I don't need to stop eating a lot of sugar too.
right,
But
right.
but that is one of those things that you're supposed to cut down. Like sugar is actually pretty bad for you unless you moderate it fairly well. And I clearly am not one of
Oh
those who
yeah.
can moderate it very well.
Mhm.
I'm kind
Yeah,
of
well,
thinking of
again,
maybe
if
just
in
swearing off
mine,
of it for the next year or so and see if I can do that. Like no candy,
right,
cookies, cake, ice cream,
right,
no
right.
milkshakes, no
Yeah,
slushies. Like there's still gonna be sugar
yeah.
in stuff that you buy. Like you can't buy like fucking bread without sugar being added to the fucking bread. Like
Right, right.
it's in
Yeah.
everything. So there's
Oh
always
shit.
gonna be a certain amount that I can't avoid. But
Uh,
it would be pretty cool.
yeah, they'll cut way back.
Cut way
Yeah,
back,
as
yeah,
much
cut
as
way back and
possible.
see how I do with that.
Yeah.
Because
I just bought
I
the.
do say when I did the keto diet for a while, the number of things that taste so much better now is insane. Like
Nice.
it's just it's crazy. Like lettuce tastes like candy when you don't eat
Wow.
regular like sugar.
No shit. That's
It
fucking
literally like
crazy.
lettuce. Like I'd make a salad, and it would be like this candy bowl of candy. The
Wow.
tomatoes were super sweet. The
Luke, get out
lettuce
of
was
there.
super sweet. Like the onions and the bell
Yeah, that's
peppers were
fucking
nice
nuts.
and sweet. And it was just like,
Yeah,
why is
that's
everything so
crazy.
fucking sweet? This is so weird.
Yeah, coppers.
So I kind of want to go
Yeah.
back and try that again. I think that might be worth it,
I was
like
gonna
just to
say,
cut back on
lettuce,
sugar.
lettuce normally tastes like nothing.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
it barely has any fucking flavor. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was
Interesting.
very strange to suddenly have like
Mm.
all these other flavors, and it really is sugar. Sugar, it really takes over and fucks with your way of perceiving other things, like other flavors properly.
Right.
And the other thing is,
Man,
like,
you really
I
are.
remember the first time I ate sugar when I stopped doing keto, and it was like fucking make your knees weak,
Leave it.
like fucking
Leave it.
crazy good. You know what I mean?
He's digging right
Like,
there, that plant.
it was just like it was insane how good sugar was the
Leave it,
first
Luke.
time after
Leave
keto.
it. Yeah, that's pretty nuts, dude.
Like
Like it's too much almost, basically.
like a
Leave
brownie,
it,
and I'm
Luke.
just like,
Leave it.
oh my god, this is the most
Leave
amazing
it.
thing I've ever put in my face hole. This is so fucking good.
Stop.
But
It's so dramatic. No. Luke, don't. You're, God damn it, dog. Hey, come here. Calm down. Don't. Last time you did that, you fucking collapsed. Please stop running. Okay, sorry. Yeah. You started tearing ass around the yard. And I don't know if you remember that one time, like a year
the
ago or whatever.
zoomies.
Yeah, the one time I was filming him and he literally just collapsed and
Yeah.
like couldn't move for like fucking 15 minutes. Like I had to carry him into the house and shit. Yeah, sorry, that freaked me out. Had to
No,
stop
I
him.
don't. I don't blame you. Like
Apologies.
having a dog spontaneously collapse is not a.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times. Yeah, like 3 times probably. Happened one time when he was like in my mom, and then he just kind of laid there. I'm like, fuck, because he gets all excited again, like he hasn't seen her in fucking years. Several times a day. Like when I go to my house, it's basically I get my room's right by the kitchen, and then the side door I take him out of is kind of on the right side as I'm walking in the kitchen.
Oh,
Straight
yeah.
ahead is my mom's room. And basically, he'll go cut over the counters to the far side, closer to where that door is. He'll get all the way to the door, and at the last second, he'll fucking veer off and run into my mom's room. Like, he'll never just run straight there. Like, he always says this little fucking devious bullshit, too, where he pretends, oh, yeah, no, we're definitely going outside. Like, oh, that door's open. All right, I'm going to fucking take off of there, go see Grammy for a minute.
Mm.
But yeah, like a couple times because he gets all excited and he thinks I'm wanting to like play fight with him. And yeah, one of the times like he got really crazy with it and fucking collapsed that way.
Weird.
So I guess apparently that's not that uncommon, especially in younger dogs. But it's fucking terrifying to fucking witness.
I've never seen that myself.
Right? Yeah, it's not like common, but it's not that uncommon. I guess. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense.
I've seen like dogs like tear ass around and then just lay down and go, just like start breathing heavy for a minute.
Yeah, this one he literally collapses. He just falls over on the side and shit, and just like again is not okay for like a good 10-15 minutes. Like he'll just lay there and just not move. Yeah. Like I said, it's only happened like 3 times ever, so it's not that.
Oh, you know what? It kind of reminds me of. I'm sure you've seen videos of this if you've never experienced it, where cats get so far asleep that it seems like they're dead.
Oh, like they're breathing super slowly and fucking. Looks like they're not.
But they're like they're so deeply asleep that you can like pick them up and they're just limp.
Oh, right. Like picking them up doesn't even wake them up.
Yeah, they're just totally limp and they're like completely fucking like Play-Doh in your hands. And they just don't respond, and it takes like a good 5 minutes to actually get them fully awake because they're in like a super deep sleep. And I've seen it multiple times on like videos where somebody thought like, "Oh my god, my cat's dead," or something like that. But most of the time,
Where do you check for a pulse? Where would you check for a pulse on a cat? Like its neck or something? I guess it would be the neck.
I don't know, and I kind of feel like at that point it's like, I mean, I'm not going to bury the cat, but there's not a lot you can do if the cat's, if the cat died, the cat died. Like it's already like that non-responsive. Like I'm not going to really take it to the vet. Like it's not going to do mouth to mouth or like chest compressions.
Right. I'd say stick something up its butthole. If that doesn't wake them up, they're probably dead.
I prefer to leave my cat's butthole alone.
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm actually kidding, but...
Oh, yeah, no, I kind of figured.
You know who Vito is? You know who Vito is? Vito Giswaldi. You know who that is?
No, maybe I do, but just not by name. I don't know.
Yeah, he's a degenerate scumbag, dude. He's fucking... Yeah, but anyways, like he was telling a story about how like his cat was in heat, and basically he would take like a Q-tip and stick it in her pussy to make her stop, doing the weird thing where they have their ass up in the air. And is that really a thing?
That's a fucking weird choice.
Yeah. Apparently he said that.
How did he come to the conclusion
that
this is a thing you should do? Much less like.
I think he said a vet told him to do it, but I doubt that.
I don't think that's
I seriously doubt that. Yeah, I doubt it. Yeah.
I think he said a vet told me to do it when somebody gave him that look. The look of like, dude, what the fuck did you just say? And that's when he was like, vet told me to. Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, he's the one that, this was a while, when Alex Jones went on Nerdrotic's channel, Friday Night Tights, Vito was desperate to get on and fucking, like, try to own Alex Jones about, like, I forget what it was, one of the school shootings. But anyways, once they realized that Gary was just not going to let him on, like, he went onto Twitter and was, like, tagging Team YouTube, like, hey, Team YouTube, they're letting Alex Jones on the show, and he's talking about conspiracy stuff, and, like, got the fucking thing taken, gotten the show, taken down. Like, cut off that show and gave him a strike. Yeah. And again, it's...
Shit.
Yeah, that's the kind of scumbag we're dealing with, dude.
Yeah, he's putting he's putting more than that Q-tip in that cat's pussy.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a Q-tip involved, actually. I'm willing to say...
The cock's probably the size of a Q-tip.
Pretty good odds. It's just got a really tiny dick.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, it's so
That would not be
gross, dude. What a
surprising.
fucking piece of shit. Oh, they won't let me
Yeah.
on their show because nobody fucking likes me, and now I'm gonna fucking get their show canceled because, man, I'm gonna fucking cry. Oh, God, what a fucking punk.
No steak. He's a good boy. So he does a similar thing anytime the other dog comes around. Remember what I was talking about?
Oh, that's right. You have more than one dog now, right?
Yeah, no, the other dog's been here forever. Than Blue. Yeah, whenever the dog comes to the side yard, he like barks and growls at it, but he's like wagging his tail, so it's not anything like vicious.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
not
basically,
aggressive, yeah. Well, you ever
yeah, he
see
usually
those things
doesn't
where, like,
stop.
the dogs are barking at each other like they want to fucking kill each other, and then they open the fucking door and they're like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, yeah,
And you're
yeah. So
like,
it's
2
obviously not
seconds
something
ago,
like
you guys wanted
aggressive.
to fucking fight. Now you don't want to fight? What's going on?
Yeah, yeah. I think what he's basically telling the dog, let me smell your butt, because he usually stops once he gets to smell her butt.
Okay.
Luke.
Ooh,
Yeah, there. Come on,
Luke is acting up
come
tonight.
on. Weird, dude. My room. My room.
Is
Get
there
in
like
there.
a serial killer in the yard that you don't know about?
Maybe they're possessing the other dog. Senses it. That's
Ooh,
possible, I
yeah.
suppose.
Maybe Luke heard talk
Doesn't
about
seem the most
Q-tips and
likely.
pussies and was like, you stay the fuck away from me. I don't want to go to Vito.
Vito away from my junk.
Interesting. Vito and Vidal, both assholes. Wasn't that guy that
Okay.
got fucking? He's over in fucking the Philippines, Vidal or something like that.
Oh, Vitali.
Vitali,
Vitali.
yeah. So apparently names that start with V's are not really
Just
good
general,
names.
yeah, degenerates. They're all degenerates. Every V guy.
I remember one chick that's her name. I think her name was Veronica or something. But she had a test whenever she would date guys, and if she scared them,
Mhm.
like really scared them, where they didn't expect it, and they didn't scream in a manly way, she would dump them.
All right.
Yeah, it's like fucking what?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
People react all kinds of ways to that kind of shit. Not necessarily an indictment on their fucking manliness.
yeah. Well, some people just like their scream is naturally like a higher pitched scream. Like if you have a higher
Yeah,
pitched voice, your scream is
yeah,
gonna be higher
yeah,
pitched. Like it's not a thing you can control. It's
yeah,
not a
yeah.
like
It's
you're in a
not
moment
a
of
result
complete
of their.
surprise when you shriek or scream or
Yeah,
whatever. Like
yeah. It's not an indication of like your bravery or lack of.
exactly,
Yeah,
it
that's
has
fucking
nothing to do
retarded.
with your courage or your bravery or your manliness. It's like what are you, a tenor or a fucking soprano or a fucking bass or a baritone? That's what it is. Like
Yeah,
if you're a soprano, you're gonna shriek like a girl. It's gonna sound like a girly sound, whatever. It's like not really anything. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. But I always thought that was like a
yeah.
shitty
It's
thing to
pretty
do to
ridiculous.
people. I was like,
Yeah,
you're
that's
just
an
a
odd
fucking
test,
asshole.
dude.
Like you just,
Yeah, I guess she is kind of doing the guys a fucking
Oh
kind
yeah,
of mindset.
it benefits them more than her, honestly. Like if you're gonna arbitrarily fucking like dump somebody for nothing, like better to do it sooner, earlier in the relationship than later.
Indeed. Wow,
I
Greta
just
Thunberg looks. God, she's a weird looking human.
probably because she cuts her own hair. She looks like she cuts her own fucking hair.
Mm, yeah, but even as a kid, like she was not a cute kid. You know what I mean?
No.
Like she was always kind of weird looking. And yeah,
Yeah.
as an adult, she also like her face looks very young.
Ah, you
Yeah,
know the
that's
left
creepy.
winger
And kind of like a
mutants.
dude. Like if you give her a dude haircut, I think you would mistake her for a dude.
Fair enough.
All right, sorry, I was just going through. I noticed that thumbnail and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, what was the fucking one I saw? It was this fucking obnoxious YouTube short. One of the things that really pisses me off is when people try to like romanticize shit. Like, it's gross that there's all these Instagram people using retard filters to make themselves look mildly retarded as like a sexual thing.
Yeah.
And in this one, it was like
Yeah,
some
that's
fucking schmuck
wild.
dressed like a fucking pirate on the beach, which is already you're already an asshole at that point, unless you're at a fucking pirate themed party with friends, you know, or something, or you're on a movie set or a TV show set or something, like you're acting. Dressing like a pirate to go to the beach is pretty fucking fuck no.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
But he's got his fucking girlfriend is down looking through the rocks. And they're talking about how, like, oh, remember when you have an autist and you take him to the beach so they can look for shiny rocks? Like a fucking pet. And I'm just like, I wonder if people that actually have autism see that shit and just fucking get enraged. Where they're like, it's not a fucking fashion accessory, you fucking cunt. You know, like,
Yeah, that's bizarre, dude.
it literally is a mental impairment that causes a lot of distress for a lot of people. Like, it makes it very hard for them to be social and socialize with other human beings. And picking up shiny rocks and collecting them is not an autistic thing to do. It's not a sign of autism. You're just a fucking obnoxious cunt. You're one of those, like, I'm not like other girls.
Oh, fuck.
Does that not scream, I'm not like other girls? I go to the beach and pick up shiny rocks. I'm not like other girls. I mean, tell me that.
Yeah, that's pretty gross, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Did you watch that, the sovereign citizen one? It wasn't actually a sovereign citizen
No, I didn't
thing.
get a chance to see that. I missed it somehow.
Dude, it's fucking... I can understand why the judge was pissed. Because this chick was trying to say... Because basically what she did
Derek Van Orden
was...
voted to cut
I guess...
Medicaid.
I forget what
But did
state
you
they're
know
in. But basically in their state, like if you get community service, you can actually pay... Like just donate money. Like you had to donate like gift cards or whatever. And a certain amount for whatever amount of hours that you had of community service, right? And she just didn't do the community service, and then turned in a card that just was never activated, never had money put on it, and claimed $70 on it. And luckily the probation officer or whatever like opened it and checked the balance, which apparently they don't normally do. Apparently the way they find out in general is whoever, whatever battered woman is paying for groceries with the card will find out that there isn't money on it when they try to pay at the register. So that's basically what would happen in that situation. This bitch turned in a phony card to try to get through her fucking probation or whatever. And luckily the probation officer checked it. So that didn't happen to again, someone from a women's shelter or whatever didn't get fucked over at the register. But she was trying to claim, she was like, dude, and she was trying to claim like, oh, I had my cousin do it. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Pretty much everyone was like, gift cards are fucking everywhere. Like, everywhere. You know what I mean? Like gas stations, convenience stores, CVS or Walgreens, every fucking store sells gift cards now, right? And she was trying to act like she didn't understand how they work, that she could not comprehend and did not know how to purchase a gift card. So she had to have someone else do it for her.
Good Lord. You reminded me of a gift card from
judge. Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, if that judge, I got, okay, yeah, because the judge did go off on it and basically was like, no, you're serving the fucking, yeah. And he's like, yeah, no, I'm revoking your probation and you're serving every single day of these sentences. Because there's actually like 3 cases she had, and for whatever reason, only one of them, she was on probation for like 3 cases. So for whatever reason, the DA's office or whatever only was prosecuting her on the one. And he was like so pissed off. He's like, no, I want you to file for the other 2. And I want her, she's going to serve the time for all 3 of these, which ended up being like multiple years.
Yeah, it's the pussy pass thing.
Yeah, because
It's
I
really
understand it, dude.
obnoxious.
Because you're obviously lying to me. You're not so fucking stupid. There's nobody that's stupid that isn't under a conservatorship. If you don't understand how to purchase and purchase a gift card, somebody should be running every aspect of your fucking life because you're too fucking stupid to do it yourself.
Well, how
So yeah,
ridiculous
like the
is it that
judge just
community service can be served by just paying off it with gift cards?
yeah, yeah, and that's why the judge was talking about it. He's like, I'm very much against this. Like I was dragged kicking and screaming into this, and this is the exact scenario I was afraid of when I was talking about not allowing this to happen. So yeah, the judge was super pissed, dude, because he's like, this is literally the exact scenario I was worried about, and why I didn't want to do this. I got get so basically kind of got talked into it, I guess. Um, and so yeah, he fucking just went off on her, dude. It was fucking pretty amazing. Yeah, and the fact that he's like, why did you just do the one case? Why are not all three in here? Like I forget what their reasoning was, but whatever reason they didn't do it. So he was literally ordering the DA's office. Like, no, you do this for the other two as well, and she's gonna serve time for all three of these.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty glorious to watch, dude.
Good on that judge.
Again,
like I see these fucking
fucking
judges now, where they're letting people go for shit that they shouldn't be letting them go for, based off of just total horseshit.
Multiple occurrences and shit.
Like there was this judge, I've seen him before, like doing good things, but like this one was crazy to me because it was like this guy has got.
Why are you still giving them chances? Yeah.
This guy has or was a guy or was a girl? It was somebody. He was caught drunk driving, and he decided to dismiss the case for no probable cause to pull the guy over. The probable cause was the guy fucking followed him and watched him like swerving and driving all over the place like a fucking drunk. Smelled the alcohol on him when he opened the fucking window. And couldn't pass the sobriety test. That's why he was arrested for being drunk and then tested. I was like, but he dismissed the case because he's like, no probable cause. That's not, you can't just pull somebody over because they look like they're driving drunk. It's like, you can, that's the whole fucking point of the laws. Like, that's the main reason why people get pulled over for drunk driving and how we find out. Is because they look like they're drunk when they're driving.
Yeah, they drive erratically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was like the most blatant case of the most blatant fucking thing. And I was just like, dude, they need to fucking pull this guy off the bench.
Right.
Because like he's not letting people go for like victimless crimes. It's not like this dude had a joint in the car and they want to put him away for 20 years. He was driving drunk, putting everyone's life at risk. It's if he was just fucking had a joint and wasn't selling to anybody and he just, smoking it at the park, then leave the guy alone. Whatever, fine, get him off the case or whatever. But like, you can't as a judge decide that the case is like bad because you don't like that people get arrested for drunk driving. Like,
yeah, that's fucking pretty gross. You remember it was
nice
what
to
about
see
a month?
some judges are out there still fucking holding people's feet to the fire.
Yeah, that I think it was in New Orleans. There was some judge that literally, because you can do a bench trial where the judge rules or a jury trial, and literally it was like 93% of the bench trials the judge was finding the people not guilty. Like it was an insane thing. It was like only one out of like. I forget how much it was.
Yeah, the police are not wrong that often. Like, as much as people like to pretend that the police are evil and they're not. There are bad cops. There are bad cops out there. There are cops that plant evidence. It absolutely does happen. But it's extremely rare.
And again, if you have a choice, like if you actually did you're almost always going to want to do your best chance generally, right? So everyone just noticed like, oh, she's just letting everyone go. Like, fuck that. I'm like, no bench trial for me. I'll take a bench trial. She was literally just, again, I think it was literally only case out of all the ones that she had done as a bench trial over that period of time.
Yeah.
All of the other ones were not guilty.
Yeah, I would expect that a normal caseload should be somewhere in like the 70-30 range, like 70% guilty, 30% innocent. The police are generally pretty good at finding the right person, but they don't always, and sometimes they do violate people's rights and the laws, and people should get a free pass because of that. But you know, it's like you should actually have them violating the law in some way. It's like using probable cause to pull somebody over and investigate further is the fact that they're swerving all over the road. That's police work 101. Like that's the most basic thing in the world. Everybody understands that that's a good reason to pull someone over. God, that's insane.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, what the fuck does the judge expect to have? Like, how else are they supposed to fucking find the drunk driver?
Do they gotta go to the bar and follow people home?
Jesus. Yeah. The fact that they saw someone driving, swerving, driving erratically or whatever, and smelling the alcohol, that's not fucking probable cause.
Yeah, it was one of those things where it was like, you're fucking ridiculous. He called it driving while being black, and that was when I realized he was a piece of shit judge. I was like, oh
wow,
fuck that guy.
Fuck that, dude. Yeah, that's. Ugh.
It wasn't a black guy on trial at that point, but it was like he was like, it's like being arrested for driving while black or something. It's like, all right, we gotta fucking race judge here. We gotta get rid of. He needs to be removed from the bench.
Yeah, something's wrong with this dude. Something's defective about that fucking judge. Jesus.
But he's the one that's like I think we've both seen his stuff before. It was good. He's like the little Jewish guy with the big black glasses.
Hmm.
He looks like he's straight out of Central Casting for like a Jewish judge, lawyer guy.
Oh, Fleischer?
I think that might be the guy
that does. Really?
That was the thing that blew my mind. I was just like, that's total bullshit.
Yeah, that is. Oh wow, I've never heard of that. But yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. He always tough, even though he's not like intimidating at all, other than being the judge over that. But like you can tell, like he just has never intimidated anyone in his.
Yeah, no, he's not at all intimidating in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. So it is kind of funny to listen to him here. I'll get a picture of him and see if it's who you're talking about. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Judge Fleischer. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was really mind blown by it because I was just like, I've seen this guy in the past. And he's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it real quick here. Post one of these to see if it's who you're talking about. Let's find one. There you go. Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
And I've seen him dismiss cases before, legitimately dismiss cases before.
Yeah. And
it blew my mind when I watched this one because I was just like, what do you mean? Like driving erratically is not grounds to pull somebody over and investigate them for drunk driving.
Yeah, especially if you smell alcohol after you. Like, what the fuck? It would be different
if somebody's parked in the grocery store parking lot at Safeway. That's not grounds to pull them over for drunk driving and then force them out and make them do like a sobriety test. Yeah, that would be pretty fucking inappropriate. But like,
yeah, that's surprising.
That one blew my mind.
There's got to be something up with that. Like that actually should be.
It was over on like one of those audit the fucking police channels. So I maybe it was like a bad day for him or something.
Yeah, like he was irritated by that particular lawyer or something.
Yeah, like that district attorney was on his shit list or something. But it was one of those ones where I'm like, that dude should be doing time. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, he's going to do it again if you let him get away with it like this. He's going to do it again. You fucking know that. There's no way he doesn't understand that.
Dude, my dad used to drive drunk all the fucking time, dude. Like he just got really lucky to never get caught. It's like
Mm.
Man, but you're
Yeah,
putting
well,
people
no,
at
I
risk
did
every
too.
time. We were like, we eventually had to sit him down and we're like, look, drink whatever you want. We'll take you to the bar and we'll pick you up like a fucking taxi.
Yeah.
You know, but you
Don't
can't
drink and
keep fucking
drive.
driving drunk back and forth. Like it's
Yeah.
not cool.
Yeah, no, me and my friends drove drunk hundreds of times. I'm sure. I'm sure it's well into the hundreds. And yeah, for me, I got caught once, and that pretty much finished it for me. Luckily.
I drove drunk
But yeah,
twice and I felt like so out of control and it just was like I was like, man, I should not be doing this. Like it just felt so dangerous
yeah,
to
I
me.
think, yeah, I think it's just this town. It's like everybody did that shit. You know, so we're all
Uh,
used to it and
yeah,
did
and in the
well at
time,
it.
like one time I did that was like it was like rush hour. Like
Oh fuck.
it was my 21st birthday, and I went with my dad to the bar, and they got me pretty fucking ripped. They got me with a Long Island iced tea and a couple of shots. And then like 3 hours later, it was like, oh yeah, I'm driving my dad home. And fucking obviously should not have been driving at that point, but I wasn't like really drunk. And then one night I drove home from the beach with my friends and I was just fucking blitzed. And I really had no business driving that point.
Right. Yeah.
And then I
Yeah.
almost got
No,
caught
where I
for
grew up,
public
man.
urination once. Because
Oh shit.
we were one of us was sober. We had a sober driver. I was completely wasted and had to piss so bad. We pulled over to this gas station and it was fucking closed. So I went behind the gas station and took a piss like against the wall. Because I just needed to pee and there was nowhere else at that point. And a cop came around just as I got back in the car in front of the gas station again. And we were driving out, the cop pulled into the back.
Wow.
And so he didn't
Almost,
see me actually peeing, so there's no way that they could, bust me for it. Because it was totally closed. There was no one there. And by the time the next day, I doubt the fucking footage would have mattered at that point. It would have been worth it essentially.
Right.
And so we got away there, and we weren't driving all over the road, so he wasn't going to stop us. I think it was one of those lesser of two evil things. Like clearly the driver is sober and they're all fucked up, so I'm just going to leave it be because they're using a sober driver, and I don't want to fucking make them regret that.
Right.
But yeah, that was funny. And then recently I drove a little higher than I should have because my mom and my sister decided to take my sister to the ER or whatever because she was like had a fever for too long or something. I don't know. They're kind of hypochondriacs. And I'm like, yeah, you're still sick. You still have a fever. That's how that works.
Yeah, it's lingering. That sucks.
Yeah. But
you're probably not dying.
But they went to the ER anyway to get tested up and everything was fine. But like, my brother couldn't be bothered to go pick up the fucking groceries. Like, I'd eaten an edible earlier in the day, so I was pretty fucking high when they talked to me about it. And I'm like, well, I'm already smashed. Like, I can't drive. And then it was like 3 hours later, they're still at the ER, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go pick up the groceries just because, like, I'm feeling kind of soberish.
Yeah.
It's like, I know I shouldn't have driven, but it was like, I didn't want my mom to have to, like, go and pick up the groceries after going to the ER all fucking day. And the thing is, you only have to pull in and park, and they bring them out to the car.
Yeah. No, I think your brother and my older brother are similar.
Yeah. That's why. That's why I put it up there. I was like, that's like the same fucking thing. We both have the same brother.
Yeah. The only difference is yours is younger than.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're the same kind of assholes. They can't like clean up after themselves. Can't fucking.
My favorite thing that recently I've noticed my family does a lot. They put recycle things in the sink instead of under the sink in the bin.
Oh, wow.
Because rinsing them out is not something they feel like they should have to do, I guess.
Dude, it's so
It's
fucking easy to do, man.
It's like you're done with the
It's so
jar of
quick.
jam is all but empty. Throw in like a couple tablespoons of water, put the lid back on, shake her up real good, dump it out, throw it in the fucking bin.
Yeah.
But no, they'll
Yeah.
just stick it in the fucking sink. Like, nope, somebody else should take care of this. It's like, well, you're literally 10 inches from the fucking bin.
Dude, the amount of and yeah, in my house, well, it's pretty much everyone besides me and my mom. Me and my mom seem to be the only ones that are walking 15 feet to where the paper towels are and grabbing a new roll when the old one's
Oh
empty.
God, yes.
It's bizarre to me. They'll leave the fucking roll on. They won't even take the fucking empty roll off the fucking core. They won't even do that.
Yeah, and like the where our paper towels are, they're literally about 10 inches, like not 10 inches, like 3 feet from the little bin. It's like you turn around and go to the door next to the sink, and there's like that's where the rolls of the bins are, and the little fucking cardboard roll goes under the sink. The little bin for recycling.
Yeah, and even ours, it's like maybe 20 feet away. Like it's not, it's very close. And it's not.
And then in the hall closet, we got all the new toilet paper is the thing like that in the bathroom here. Nobody wants to put out toilet paper until the very last possible sheet is used up. They'll leave on like 3 sheets on a roll, and they won't put out new toilet paper.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so infuriating. Look, it's so easy. Ugh.
The door next to the bathroom door is the closet where we keep the toilet paper. You literally have to walk out the bathroom door and just turn around and open another door right next to it. And you don't even have to put it in like the holder. You could just take a pack of like 3 or 4 rolls and set them down on the little hamper in there, and then plenty of time. And other people will put it in the little toilet paper holder thing. It's so bizarre to me.
Yeah, I don't understand the mindset, man. Because I wonder. I'm like in his mind, does that make him feel important or something to not do that? That other people will do it and he doesn't have to. Like, I don't understand why people
it's a
don't do
narcissism
that.
thing. It's such a small task. Why should he be responsible for it? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
it's like
him.
ridiculous to bother my brother over such a small amount of dishes.
Yeah, he's too important.
Like, I shouldn't even have bothered him.
Kind of
he's way too important to do his own chores.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that does kind of make sense.
Yeah,
it's like, kind of what I thought. Like, yeah, it kind of does give them, like, also gives them kind of a little boost that they don't have to do it, kind of thing. That other people have to do that.
Make other people do their stuff for them. Yeah, it's really sickening.
Yeah.
To me, at least.
Bizarre, man. Yeah, I don't get it at all, man.
Yeah, so strange. So strange and so sad.
Yeah, it's a tough mindset to try to empathize with. Like, how do you think that you? Well, whatever. Yeah, it sucks. People suck.
Very true.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta tell you,
crossbow thing. I didn't watch the crossbow one, dude.
Oh, that one is good. That one I would watch. It's just a guy who makes like he makes like modifications and custom things that you can do with Swiss Army knives. And he made a crossbow one. And obviously it's totally impractical and like you have to have a pouch full of shit to make it work. But it's such a fun little idea. I was just like, that's super funny. Oh, fucking Denims, that was the other thing. Cool, Denims picked a fight with VTubers.
Oh, right,
For some reason, she picked a fight with VTubers. God. I think she just wants, like, she's just rage baiting, personally. But, like, I thought that was pretty funny. Because, like, because she was, like, calling them all, like, basically sluts. And it's like, but you have an OnlyFans, Denims. Like, you can't shit on people for fucking having OnlyFans when you also have an OnlyFans. I don't understand.
Yeah, for someone who is Like the only reason she's not a Destiny orbiter and then on orbit is because she somehow managed to piss Destiny off so much that he no longer wanted to fuck her. You know what I mean? Like she was
Yeah.
going to fuck him for clout or whatever. Yeah, for her to fucking call anyone a slut, she's a bit rich. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't complain about people like being sexualized or sexualizing their whatever for money when you have an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like fucking listen to your fucking nuanced takes on fucking politics. She's a fucking retard. Like
Yeah,
she's
and
again
some of the people
exceptionally
she
stupid.
picked out were like people that are not, because not all VR tubers are lewd tubers. Like they're not all like
Right,
e-girls essentially.
right, right.
Like I don't hate all VTubers. I just hate
Yeah,
the
she's
fucking
jealous.
slutty e-girl VTubers. You know, like I don't fucking, because they're just not
Yeah,
entertaining. They're dumb.
yeah, they're boring. Yeah, which is exactly what Denims is. Like, what the fuck? You actually appear in person instead of have. They're the same people
Yeah.
as the fucking slutty VTubers, right?
Yep, pretty much. If Denims wasn't wearing
Yeah, that's
tight
very odd.
shirts that showed off cleavage, she wouldn't have an audience.
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy how that can like. Why do you stick around for that? Like, there's more
I
attractive women that
don't
actually have thoughts.
understand. I think because they can just spend money to get attention. Because, like,
Yeah,
I've
I guess,
tried to
dude, but
watch
yeah.
Twitch streams. I've
Yeah,
tried to
it's
watch Twitch
nothing.
streams, but even, like, the ones that they're not, like, sexual, like, they're just regular, like,
They're just dumb.
gamers or whatever,
Yeah.
they're just dumb, but they're, like, it feels like you're at a strip club where,
Right.
like, the
Well, you're
only
not
way you
paying.
can get any sort of interaction from the streamer is by, like, donating money.
Yeah, throwing money at them. Yeah,
And,
yeah. No,
and,
it's a very apt analogy.
And it's
That's a
like,
very
I
apt
don't have an
comparison.
objection to that. Like, if other people want to do it, that's fine. I think it's dumb. That's not
Yeah,
entertaining to me.
yeah, yeah. You're basically paying for fucking female attention. It's like, why don't you just fucking find a whore and pay her to fuck
Oh,
you?
it's even with the
More, much more.
guys. There was this
Right, right.
fucking shitty streamer who was like starting to get a little bit of an audience with the karaoke streaming thing on Twitch when it started.
Right.
And unless you were, I guess you can sign up for a monthly membership thing for the streamers. It's like $10 or something a month. Unless you're like a member or something, he just pretty much would ignore you the entire time. But his audience is super
Yeah.
small, so it was like,
Wow. Like, what a fucking prick, dude.
what a
Like, you can't
fucking
interact
weird
with other.
choice. Like, you can't interact with people that don't give you money, like, at all.
Yeah, that's bizarre, man.
It was so funny.
Again, it's one thing if you have a huge audience. I mean, it's still kind of shitty, but yeah, if you have a really small audience where you're not really getting notifications or whatever,
Well, he
how
had
can you
he had
not just
a
interact
big
with
enough
the rest of
audience
the
that he was
channel?
getting donations. Somebody gifted subs,
Yeah,
and he got
yeah.
gifted a sub, and he was like my bestest friend for like 30 days, and I shit you
Right,
not,
right.
the minute it fucking
Yeah, once you were
canceled,
no
he
longer a
wouldn't
sub,
respond
once
to
your membership was
anything.
over.
And I
Yeah,
only showed
that's
up
fucking
once in a while.
gross.
I watched like 2 or 3
Yeah,
streams. And it
yeah,
was just funny to me that
yeah.
like the first 2, like I had that membership, and he was like, "Oh yeah, what's up?" And then on the third one, I didn't
Mm,
have a membership anymore, and he just ignored me
mm,
entirely.
yeah,
I was just like,
yeah. See, that's what.
"Oh, that's
Yeah, one
fucking
of the things I
funny."
like about like people like streamers like Diorio
Like who?
in a while, like Nick Diorio.
Oh yeah, Diorio, yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. I mean, he gets a shitload of comments, so the fact that he even notices mine regularly and will occasionally read them, like, is pretty endearing because
Yeah.
he doesn't have to because he makes a shit ton of money
Well,
off
he
of other people that are actually donating.
he looks at stuff that's relevant to what the conversational topic is at that point in time. And there's a
Yeah,
lot that he has to
yeah,
go through. So you're lucky if he sees yours, but it's clear
yeah,
that he's
exactly.
not interested in like, oh, I'm only going to do whatever my donos say. He's more of
Yeah,
like, it has to
yeah,
be relevant to the conversation, and if I notice it and it's something I want to talk about.
yeah. Yeah, if it's relevant and it's funny, that helps. If it's funny, but yeah, no, he'll read people's comments that are not donating. You know what I mean? And again, he gets a lot of people. You know, he gets what 4 or 5,000
Oh, when it
usually
comes to
concurrent.
streamers like that, I like streamers like that because they're easy to fucking to like watch because they're actually interactive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. Yeah, and it's not it's so obviously about the money and shit. You know, like they're just like I that are especially if they're putting down a thoughtful comment or a funny comment or both or whatever. Yeah, yeah,
Well, it doesn't feel like a strip club.
right, right. Yeah, and then there's like one of the Detroit Lions channels I follow. Like he's actually I think he's the got the most subscribers out of any of the dedicated Detroit channels or Detroit sports channels. Like made me a mod on his channel because I'd been around so long. Like he's almost to 100,000 now. But I started following him a couple years ago, or like yeah, about 2.5 years ago, I guess. So like he's just like, oh yeah, I guess I need more mods, and he's just like, yeah, and then he just picked people that had been around for a while and actually modded me without me ever giving him any fucking money. So yeah, people like that I really appreciate now.
Oh
That aren't
yeah.
like literally like if you're not giving me money directly, you don't matter. You know the way a lot of these fucking streamers act.
Oh yeah.
Because again, yeah, his live streams are crazy. Like I said, he's got like he's closing in on 100,000 subscribers, and his live streams like when the game's on, and he's doing the simulcasting the game or whatever. Or well, you can't show the game because they'll fucking strike you down. But yeah, he's basically narrating the game, being the announcer, and we'll have again 40, 50,000 concurrent sometimes,
Damn.
like a crazy amount. And yeah, the fact that he modded me just because I'd been around long, since he had way less subscribers. It's again, it makes me almost want to give him money, but I've never done that to anyone. I'm fine, so I don't. But if I win the lottery,
I think
yeah,
I've paid for
like
super chats like once or twice here and there.
right, yeah, yeah. I'm
Where
just
it's like
for whatever
a
reason,
genuine question about whatever was on the stream,
right,
or a real
right.
comment, and then like the people read the super chats, and I was like, I kind of want to get this in there. It's worth $2 or $3 or whatever.
Right, right.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. No, the ones like the Revenge of the Sith guy. Um, Again, at least occasionally read comments, even though they get a ton of donations
oh
too.
yeah, but the people that I donated super chats to will also occasionally read comments as well. But it's like
Yeah,
it was like I don't mind supporting this person. I think they're
yeah,
very entertaining, and if I'm gonna
yeah. I'm
throw a
not adamant
$5 bill
against
at
it.
him once, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so yeah. For me, I just rarely have like when I started spending a lot of time watching like YouTube shit was after I wasn't working anymore. So I never didn't have money. Like if I had been working
Oh yeah, yeah, you don't have money to
into
throw at it for
YouTube,
sure.
yeah, I'm sure I would have by now. So I'm just so used to not doing it, I guess, because I could. Not a lot, obviously, but I could certainly throw a few bucks every once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe if I quit smoking,
If I
I'll start throwing
watched
some money their way.
If I watched Twitch on a regular basis, like there was a streamer there that I enjoyed, I would probably sub to that Twitch streamer eventually.
Right,
You
right.
know?
Yeah, I think the only thing I had done was, you get the free Prime, like of the Prime subscription, you get one free sub to Twitch or whatever. I think I threw one at Sweet Anita just because she was the only one on Twitch back then.
Huh.
But yeah, that's pretty much the most I've donated to anyone is the free Prime Twitch
Are you
subscription.
still? Is she still getting your free Primes like subscription?
It could be. I didn't change it, so
That's
if they don't have
fucking
to, I
funny.
mean, yeah, yeah, she's all right. I still like her a lot. I don't really, I rarely watch anything. Whatever. She seems like
No,
a
I don't.
halfway
Yeah, I don't
decent.
care. Throw your money where the fuck you
Yeah,
want.
even if she may be embellishing the Tourette's a little, it's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, I don't. See, here's the thing. Like, I don't care. that she embellishes the Tourette's. I just would like people to be more honest about what they do.
Right,
You know, like,
right.
yeah, I exaggerate
Yeah.
because it's fucking funny at times and it's the right point in time. You know,
Yeah, I don't know for
I
sure
let
that she
things
does it,
slip
but
that I
I
could
wouldn't be
potentially keep
surprised.
from slipping. You know, like, be honest about it. Don't pretend to be the like sick little girl.
Right, right. Yeah, like I said, I'm not convinced either way. I understand why you get that, and I would not be surprised
I don't think she. I
if
think
she
she has
does.
Tourette's. I think she just exaggerates
Yeah,
it
yeah, that's what I'm
intentionally. Yeah, I don't
saying.
think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know for sure that she does, but it's more likely than not that she throws a little extra at it. But there's some that you know are not. You know what I mean? That she definitely does have
Oh
Tourette's.
yeah, yeah. There's people
But
that are
some of
definitely
them you're like,
faking
nah.
Tourette's out there for sure. I've seen a few of those.
Yeah, that's fucking gross. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're embellishing a little, I don't mind. But yeah, the people that are just or the DID people, fuck those. The multiple personality bitches. Like, hey,
Oh
I'm like
yeah.
barely above average looking. Tend to have personalities and make it look like a really fun thing to have multiple personalities. I'm gonna switch at will because that's how it works.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, I forgot about
man,
the
those
Tesla
people, they're
robots.
fucking those fucking fan bases are fucking rabid, dude. You do not want to try to call any DID people out on their
Oh
bullshit.
yeah.
They will fucking go.
No.
Their fans will go after you. All right, sorry. Go ahead. The robots.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just looking at they got robots that can do like kung fu stuff now, like not hardcore kung fu, but like impressive
Yeah,
level.
some basic shit. Nice.
And I still say
Oh,
when
scary.
I will care when they can give me a blowjob and make me a sandwich. Until then, I don't give a shit.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know why they're not starting with that.
Yeah,
Instead of
like that's a
teaching them
lot
the
easier to do, guys. Like make me a sandwich
right.
and blow me. That's all I want from a robot.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah, and tell me I make enough money. That's all. Pretty simple things to ask of a robot to do. Why are you teaching them fucking shit that's going to end up, with them taking us over? Be our robot overlord.
Yeah.
Teach them their subservience so they can blow me and prepare me food.
Oh, have you seen the fucking like the TikTok thing with like Tylenol? This should probably be the last thing, and then we should probably close it up. But there's a fucking
Yeah.
TikTok trend where like women take giant doses of Tylenol for clout.
Oh yeah. What the fuck, dude? It's fucking bizarre, right?
And they're like Tylenol themselves have come out and said like you should not be taking our medication while you're pregnant, and especially not in large doses.
Yeah, whether you're pregnant or not.
Yeah, and they're
What the
like it's
fuck,
not
dude? What
more
is the
beneficial
what are
to
they
take
supposed to be getting
more.
out of it?
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
fucking
getting high,
bizarre.
right?
No,
So why the fuck are they doing it? Did they say? Does anybody give a reason for why the fuck they're doing it?
no, it's. I think it's because it's something about Trump.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, then fuck it. Have at it then, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, I think it was something to do with Trump, if I remember correctly. It's been a while. That was from the like 926 when I posted it.
No, I remember hearing about that because then I've also jokes about alleging that IDubbbz's mom must have taken a shitload of
Oh,
Tylenol when she was pregnant with him. That's
that's
mostly what
possible.
I've heard about it.
iDubbbz is definitely fucking grade
uh,
A clown world.
dude, you're so fucking stupid.
Oh
It's
shit! I
crazy.
forgot to even open up the stream and watch it. Well, hopefully it's good.
All
All right,
right. Oh
we
fuck,
should probably
man.
call it.
Yeah, yeah. And I was a little late, so I think we made it pretty much full 3 hours there.
Yep,
So
yep.
yeah.